Good evening, everybody. Dad Man Walking 55 coming to you live from the East Coast of the U.S. Yes, we're 15 minutes late. My apologies for that. We had some things that I was setting up in the back, and folks, it's still going to be a wonderful show tonight. Everybody has fun. We have some laughs, and it's all a good time. I have a special treat, hopefully, to get the show tonight in a little bit when that comes up. But hey, in the meantime, let's go ahead and bring on the people. We've got Mrs. Mrs. is here with us. Mrs., how are you tonight?
I am here. I'm doing good.
Well, great to see you tonight. How have you been
Thank.
doing?
As I said, I'm here. I'm trying to get stuff ready for our camping trip. But
Yep.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, good, good. We look
Yeah.
forward to that. Definitely look
Yes.
forward to that, and uh, really hope to have a good week away, 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be a lot of fun. All right. Well, hey, we're going to go ahead. We got other people here tonight. We got Alaska Man Jeff.
Yay.
Jeff, how are you tonight?
Howdy, howdy. Am I coming through clearly?
Very clearly,
Okay,
very
my audio
clearly.
glitched here a few moments ago, so that's why I just had to double check. Anyway,
Yeah.
glad to be here, and thanks for having me.
Yep. Nice, nice, nice. Very good to see you, Jeff. And we got Wes Cagle protecting the nuts as always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always. If you don't protect them,
Oh,
nobody else will.
No, exactly.
oh my goodness gracious.
So, with that being said, I have 767 subscribers. Please be sure to hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share it out. Get more subscribers in here because somebody is on my tail. Mrs., how many are you at now?
751.
Wow. Only 16
See, but
behind.
the thing is that when I get a sub, it rarely disappears. I say that now watch me lose 5 of them.
Ah,
But but when you get subs, they disappear.
I
So
know. It's
I'm
weird.
hoping mine is slow and steady. I'm like that little what is it, the tortoise, and they stay and they're consistent. That's what I'm
They're
hoping.
happy little tortoises. What is it?
Happy little tortoises.
We can
Yes.
we can take that into a Bob Ross thing.
Yes. I love Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, it's all good. It's all good. Well, I have like I said, there's a special surprise I hope to show, but I'm waiting on something for that before we do that. But let's go ahead and say hi to the. Oh, well, here's what I'm going to do in the meantime. Since we talked about that, I can't remember if I have this up with the audio or not. But if I don't, I will make the audio up as I go through because Rambling Canuck made this for us a year ago. So 2025 was the year Mrs. was supposed to pass me. Well, it looks like 2026 will be here. And bum, 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 bum.
And who is going to win?
Oh my.
Flawless victory.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Look at that.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Oh, here we're.
Oh,
I
you have to
love
play
that.
it
I
again.
still love that thing so much. It's like really, really, really cool and fun to see.
Oh goodness,
Fun to
that's so
see.
silly.
But
So
great to
silly,
see.
silly.
Well, let's say hi to the chat, everybody here. We got Wes Cagle here, who's of course on here protecting his nuts. Thank you, Wes, for your service. Uh, Gap After Dark is here. Hey, Gap, how are you tonight?
Hey,
And Jeff is here, obviously. Good to see you, Jeff. Sashi, greetings, everyone. Good to see you, Sashi. And then, of
you
course,
got penalized later in the
I
chat.
know,
from
I saw
Sashi.
that. I know that. Father said Dad Man fell in the porta potty. Yes, yes, that's why I said we'll start soon. There's a reason why I was trying to wait off, but hey, oh God, no problem. Get the French water tried off. Yes, I have not been swimming in the Seine. No, it's Sashi. Deduct ports for tardiness. We'll be back later. Need to start getting ready for work. Okay, Sashi. Well, we can't wait to see you there. Legatus is here tonight. Legatus, great to see you as always. And then Gap, Dadman, are you still stuck in the porta potty? Is that why it's taking so long? No.
No. The thing is, guys, is
Yeah.
that I don't. He's got this very weird obsession with porta potties. There was one actually in our front yard, and you guys probably heard about this. They
Oh
were
yeah,
doing
they heard
some.
all
They were
about
doing
it.
some road work, and he went out there and used the porta potty.
In the
He
middle-
was like, "Oh yeah," in the middle of the night, he's like, "I used the porta." I'm like, "You are so weird," but
It was the cleanest smelling porta potty I've ever been in, even more than most bathrooms.
it's just like, okay.
All I needed to do, what I should have done was taken a selfie in the porta potty.
Oh, we're so grateful you did it. Thank you for that. Yes, Jeff, that was kind of the look on my face right there. Is like, what?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry. You may now continue with the chat.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'm sure they love you completely after something like that.
I have to live with it, guys. I have to live
Yep.
with it.
Yep. So
30 years. I'm still not used to it.
So exactly. No, you can't handle the action that his dad.
I
man.
can't handle the awesomeness of
Yeah.
Dad Man.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. All right. Mr. Angel is here. Good to see you, Mr. Angel. How are you doing tonight? Great to see you. And he's trying to find his headphones. Yeah. Dave said, LOL. No, Mrs. Dadman never mentioned it. Yeah. 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 Oh, dogs have to mark
I
their
think that was
territory.
supposed to be Mark, yes.
Oh, I know. Hey. But good to see we got 10 people here tonight. Make sure you hit that
That's
like, subscribe,
awesome.
follow us on Twitch. Also, if you have a Twitch account over there, but we're going live tonight. Mark D with a C should join us in a little bit. Like I said, I have something else to show in a little bit for a little bit of surprise of something I really enjoyed. Let me see here. Let's do this. Let's see. Go ahead. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do it.
What are you?
I am actually going to go ahead and do this in case she can't make it. And if she makes it, I will show it again. Our friend
Okay.
Anna's Game Land, part of our group on Saturday nights, and actually made an intro for this show. So as you know, she made our Get Over It show. I bought a squirrel farm. Yes, I guess so. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and play I'm going to play this, and we'll watch it, and then folks, hope you enjoy it. We'll comment on a little bit, and then hopefully she joins us. If not, we'll play it next time that she's here. But hey, it's a friend of our channel, great partners of the show, and let's watch.
Saturday night. Whoa, we get together to stream all night. Whoa, walking down the street, New York, New Jersey, another dog, Florida. Whoa, what a way to join the street. Saturday night. Scotty beam up, I did the pavement hat, the 70s, 90s street. Oh, join the streaming of a circle of Klingons. Oh, let the stream dictate. We talk about everything that has squirrels in. For squirrels' sake,
Gravy and state laws.
just having fun.
We get heated.
So many crimes and a bunch of
Saturday stream with
Dad, man, and friends. Join the Saturday stream. Squirrel, hello, Mom.
Saturday squirrel fun.
Only way
Join the stream Saturday.
with Dad, man. Whoa. Sat night.
Hey, a squirrel or Saturday night with Dad.
Man, come on, dance and join our
Sat night. Hey, a squirrel or Saturday night with Dad.
man. Come on, dance and join us.
And there it is. That's our new Saturday night intro. Hopefully she makes it, and we can all praise her for it. thoughts, guys, on the panel? I know Gap is laughing and said it's a nice intro. Yes. Guys, now the stream can officially start. But thoughts,
Yeah.
Mrs., what do you think?
That's silly. Silly.
Oh, Mr.
I
Angel,
love
I
that
saw
it's
it.
talking about squirrels when we're looking at an alligator.
yeah. And we got porta potties. We got plenty of porta potties.
Well,
Yeah, that
well,
was a-
Jeff, what you got to understand, that's a lot of the whole dad man's brain. You think it's one thing, but bam, it's another.
That was a,
What,
that was a,
what
that was
needs
a
to
big
happen
puppy.
is now we need to have a squirrel riding on the back of an alligator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, Gap didn't put any Mr. Angel squirrels. The squirrel will bow to the squirrel overlords, and he didn't put any fruitcake in there. No, but we did get a lot of the big things and all, and I appreciate her hard work on that. She did it the other night and overnight, and really appreciate when she and everybody does stuff for me like that. It's really, really means a lot, and appreciate everybody for that. Mr. Angel's trying to find his headphones. I forgot. Yeah, Mr. Angel's still in the hospital, I guess. So, yeah, you're supposed to be doing well. Well, you do. You're still breathing, Mr. Angel.
Yeah,
You're
thank
still
you.
breathing, and that's a good thing. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, folks.
You know, that was a fat gator, man. Woo! On that golf course, that was a big mama.
Yep. We got some gators here that are quite plump, shall we say. They are, and they enjoy a lot of food.
And you know that Camaro that lost its tire when it took off from the light, that's got to be Jersey, man. That is Jersey through and through.
I would have because Jersey is mentioned in there, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so it's really, really crazy. Give me oh crap, I'm multitasking. So that's always
Gap's a little concerned. He said the fire is a little bit close to you, and he's a little worried about it.
The fire is there to keep nice and warm. It is still freezing winter up here. So
Well, that
Is it-
fire looks like it's actually spreading out of the pit too. It's behind you over your left shoulder.
Hey, if it keeps you warm, it doesn't
Exactly.
matter. I am so worried that it's going to be cold when we go
You know,
camping.
I hate when I'm trying to do something and this computer is so stupidly slow. It's like, come on, dang it.
Look, guys,
Finally.
Mr. Angel was it was just in for a procedure, and like I said, a small surgical procedure. So, no worries.
Yep.
Yep,
exactly. And Abe is here. Abe, how are you doing?
Hey, Abe.
Good to see you, Abe. Great to see you. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Abe is another person that you wonder if they ever sleep. But yes, Abe, good to see you over there. Over across the pond. Yeah, all right. See. Yeah, Mr. Angel, had a little procedure. But hey, that nothing is to stop our favorite alien around here. Hey, folks, we got a channel. We got the beautiful, glorious Queen Mrs. herself. We got aliens. We got bears. We even got squirrel nuts and stuff. Like,
We got magic.
yeah.
I like when you had the fire on your head. That was it was like wearing like
Fire,
that.
fire on my wait.
Digital magic is what we have.
Hey, listen, I'm going to call and get more street work done and get a porta potty put out in our front yard again. That was fun.
God, you're so weird. God.
Jeff, I think we lost Jeff.
That was, I
Dude,
will
it was-
say that they're disgusting. I don't care. We went to a medieval fair, and I was pregnant, and I
Yes.
was like, oh goodness. And my mom went with us, and we went, and it was at the very beginning. And I said, well, let me try to use the bathroom now because, I really don't want to use it the rest of the day. And my mom had to stand there. Thank God there was like a fence beside it because I couldn't shut the door because of the smell. I said, Mom, just stand here, make sure
Yeah.
nobody looks. But
Yeah.
it was so, and that was when they were like not really used. And I was like, I just can't stand it. It's like, ugh.
Oh, yeah, I remember that day. Those were some bad ones, especially with all the hippies in Gainesville.
The typical people who, not all of them, but the majority of people that go to those Renaissance festivals, not the most hygienic people.
Well, when we went, it was I was homeschooling the kids. It was it homeschool day? It had
Yep,
to
it was
be
homeschool. Yep,
It had to be homeschool day.
yep, it was homeschool days. We went to the medieval fair, and we went to Alesti for
Yeah.
school
And
days.
so they're not quite so bad on those days.
Absolutely. But I tell you, but this one was like flowers. It was like Mr. Hanky from South Park. This was fragrance and all. And the only other cleaner ones is when, we went to that one wedding up in Georgia, and they had good.
No, there
work.
was one that we went to, and we were at it. It was a rally. It was like it wasn't a rally. It was just like a little oh gosh, there was a politician, and he was having, I don't know, like a meet and greet or something. I can't remember. I don't know what it was called, but they had and it was stenciled. They had little flowers drawn on it and everything. I will say that was, for porta potties, that one was a thumbs up.
Mr. Angel was infested with humanitis. Oh no. Or Cap said, Mr. Angel, so you had your oil changed. Oh God. Oh, okay. Look, he tells Legatus, wait a sec. All right, folks. Yes, here we go. Okay, goodbye. And
Saturday night. Whoa, we get together to stream all night. Whoa, walking down the street, New York, New Jersey, another dog, Florida. Whoa, what a way to join the street. Saturday night. Scotty beam up, I did the pavement hat, the 70s, 90s street. Oh, join the streaming of a circle of Klingons. Oh, let the stream dictate. We talk about everything that has squirrels in, for squirrels' sake.
Gravy and state laws.
Just having fun.
We get heated.
So many crimes and a bunch of
Saturday stream with
Dad, man, and friends. Join the Saturday stream. Squirrel, hello, Mom.
Saturday squirrel fun.
Only way
Join the stream Saturday.
with Dad, man. Whoa. Sat night.
Hey, a squirrel or Saturday night with Dad.
Man, come on, dance and join our
Sat night. Hey, a squirrel or Saturday night with Dad.
man. Come on, dance and join us.
And there we go again, and she is here, the rock star herself, with that wonderful intro. And y'all should have seen what I saw her dancing, and not only that, doing the Gator chunk. Go Gators! Woo! Yes, Anna.
That
welcome
was
in.
a very small gator.
It's okay, baby Gators are acceptable. Oh, but Anna, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining us at such a late hour, and thank you so much
course.
for that wonderful intro. That
Thank
you
you,
went over.
everyone. Dottie, Jeff, Kegel.
Kegel. Yeah, we'll laugh at Kegel. That's what he's there
Hey,
for.
that's what I'm here for.
I'm not laughing at Kegel. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Go ahead, Wes. I know you want
Yeah,
to go
so,
next.
I think that Camaro that lost the tire was from Jersey too. That's typical Jersey.
Yeah, right?
No, I love the way you threw New York, Jersey in it and all that stuff and incorporate it. Although, and you talked to me about what to bring into it, but leave it a Gap. Gap said, where's the fruitcake? Oh well. Hey, it's okay. I can be the fruitcake then on the stream because we need citrus here. Lemon Pie always comes in and says, hello, fruitcakes. But yes, Anna, thank you again so much. How did you get the inspiration for a lot of that?
From yourself and Mrs.
Oh,
from
really?
Florida. From America.
From America. I know about the Gators and the
Whoa.
Go Gators. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, in the Empire State Building. Yeah, I just was curious. And
Actually, Europe loves America. To the contrary, what the news says, we really do. So
yes, Gap asks, does Jersey have palm trees? No, Jersey
Yeah,
does.
I guess there must have been palm trees in that clip. I wasn't paying attention. I'm too poor to pay attention, so I didn't notice.
Oh, God. Well, we were talking. Well, you were lost at the cars, I know for sure. And oh my gosh, it's like, and then of course the little addendum, the little appendix at the end with the porta potty guy. I'm like that, and I've seen that clip of that big gator on the golf course before, but that's really
I
cool.
don't, Mrs. I have a question for you. What is the thing with the porta
Porta
potties?
potty.
I don't know. He's crazy. That's all. I don't know.
All
I
right.
don't.
I
Get it.
got you. All right.
I don't. I
Yeah.
just don't get it. I don't
Well,
know.
I'll tell you what, it was National Porta Potty Day or something one day, and we spent an hour and a half one night talking about porta potties, or we did porta potty memes. And
Okay.
yeah, that's where it started for. And then, of course, when they put
I'm out.
then when they put the porta potty in our front yard, that was even better. Because I got to use it one night. Like I said, I should have taken a selfie in the porta potty, but I didn't that night. I can hear my wife groaning on that one. But it was smelled like flowers. I mean, see, I'm entertaining. Like, look at Jeff. Jeff's losing it up there. I'm out here to make everything fun, including porta potties. Porta potty humor. Jeff has lost it.
See, Alaskans are used to just thinking that why have a porta potty? There's the wilderness for you.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you do that in a suburb, Jeff, you tend to get arrested.
Yeah.
Indeed.
If you do it in a subdivision, you get in trouble.
Well, see, we're also up here in Alaska. It's cold enough where you don't have to worry about the odor.
Yeah.
So you got that too.
Well,
it'd be bad here.
Yeah.
Bad.
funny story. I got a funny story about that. When I was just out of high school, we used to rent every week, every summer. For a week, we would rent a place down at Wildwood, and it's 5 guys, so it's shenanigans ensue all the time. One of our friends was renting a house one beach over, came to visit us one time, and we're hanging out, and he goes off. He's like, "Listen, I'll be back, guys. I got to hang out with some of my other friends." Well, in the middle of the night, we're sitting around the table just playing a drinking game. He comes busting in through the door. He's like, "Dude, if the cops come, I'm not here." I'm like, "Oh God, what did he do?" He's like, "Dude, I had to go. There was no bathroom, so I went between 2 cars, and I was just, nature calls." And somebody tapped me on the shoulder and says, "Son, you can't do that here." So I turned around and punched him. It was a cop.
Oh gosh.
Well, hope he got his money worth on that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, the cop didn't come knocking, so I guess he must have lost him on the way. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's
That is so
too
bad.
funny. Well, the worst potty adventure, whatever you call it, potty room. I can't even friggin' talk tonight, but the porta potty is on True TV, because what they did, they had one, and these are like the world's dumbest. Well, the world's dumbest stunt person. Well, a worst dumbest daredevil is what it was. This guy said, "I'll you pay you $100 to get in a porta potty, and we tip you over."
Oh God.
Yes, I'll do it. But of course, the guy running his mouth didn't have $100, so they take up a collection. They got it like to $75, and the guy still did it anyway.
Why?
I don't know. I want $1,000. It's like swimming in the Seine River, with the Olympics and stuff.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Is there a Rolls Royce porta potties? That was a Rolls Royce porta potty out. It smelled like flowers. I promise you. I would have gone out there and anyway. But probably the only and I see the shaking head. Jeff's like that.
Yeah.
When we went to the wedding up in Georgia, those were nice porta potties, including the one that's wheelchair accessible. That thing was a double wide. That was really, really, really cool. So Legata says, so it smelled like a corpse flower. I've heard about it. Isn't that the flower that smells like death?
Oh, it
It's
smells
a-
like rotting meat. Yeah. to attract flies.
Yeah, is that kind of like that sashi durian? That durian fruit that
Oh,
supposedly smells really bad.
Durian is a very foul-smelling fruit. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
well, I've got some durian and coconut and durian peanut crackers right here that I can eat. So yeah, we got that at H Mart, but it's not so
Mhm.
bad. But oh, Mr. Angel said, yeah, those smell beyond. Yeah, and you collected goat. Welcome in, goat. How are you tonight, Mrs.? I think my my
Yeah.
computer's taking a coffee break. I'm sorry, cutting you off, Anna. What's up?
I said hello.
Ah, hello, everybody. Hello, goat. How are you doing? I thought my computer was going to go bad. No, you got here just in the right time for the potty humor section
you
of
know,
the show.
speaking of goats, have you seen that? I've seen that clip going around on Twitter where somebody put a picture of a goat on the paper towel dispenser because it sounds like
Yeah.
a goat screaming.
Yeah.
No. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That's too funny. That's too funny. Oh my
I
gosh.
felt lied to when I suddenly found out that the goat scream was fake.
Yeah,
I mean, they will scream, but the ones that we associate with them were all actually people doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that stinks. It stinks.
Still,
Yay.
still funny though. Still funny.
Yeah. Exactly. By the way, and Mr. Angel, you're in our thoughts and prayers in the hospital. Keep us updated on everything. But
Yeah.
glad you're here. And hopefully you have a
Did you
private
see
room.
the eclectic goat was here?
Yes, I thought I said hello to goat.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think I traveled.
I think what
somewhere.
happened, my computer was doing the coffee break thing, and I
Oh.
might have buffered out a little bit. So, but yes. Nubians make terrible noises. Okay, all I think of Nubian is Star Wars. Like the Nubian snub fighters, like from Naboo, the Naboo Star fighters. There's something Nubian in that, and
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I
Go
think
ahead.
rabbits make a horrible screaming sound too.
Yeah, well, when you give them the Glenn Close treatment, they do. That's for
Well,
sure.
no, my sister was they live on a lot of property, and they heard this horrific sound, and so they went to look, and there was this snake trying to eat a baby bunny.
Oh,
Well,
Oh.
she tried to intervene, and she, got the bunny free, and said, "Be free, bunny." But the bunny was stupid. This is when natural selection took place because it went right back up to the snake and it was like, "Hello, be my friend." And she's like, "Okay, sorry, I can't do nothing for you," and left.
Just oh man,
But yeah, it was a horrific sound.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I would still defend the bunny all the way. No, I can't help it. But like you said, yes, it happens.
If it
But
wasn't that snake, it would have been another one because it was kind of a stupid bunny.
it's okay. Bunnies' lives matter, and I'm going to protect them all the way to the end.
Or you can
Yes, I love it. God laughs. Yeah.
Bunnies' lives do
Hey,
matter.
Exactly. They do.
see that's the difference between me and you. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I'll
people,
protect you once, but you're if you're just stupid, it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
no, they
Well,
make
Miss-
good eating.
Mr. Angel
Yeah.
said he's currently listening to both the stream and a combined concert of 5 senior guys out of harmony. So get me out of here.
Snoring
Well,
out arm.
that's
Oh,
why we're
I'm
here.
so sorry.
All right.
Oh,
Let me give
my.
the question to Jeff though, real quick, because Gap came in and then I went detour with the redo of the intro, which I might play 3 or 4 more times tonight because I love that song just for the fun of it. Jeff, what's Castercraft again? Because I know you tied that to your
Castercraft
title.
is so years ago I was trying to figure out how to put out my creative ideas in one consolidated place, and people were saying, hey, you should just make a YouTube channel, and I thought about trying to brand it, and I came up with Castercraft because it symbolizes the sort of mindset that I have. Casters are beavers, and
Beavers are favorite animals around this channel, by the way, along with
mhm.
squirrels.
They're creative, they're productive, and so I decided to lean into that as the brand concept for the creative stuff that I was going to work on. And I have not been able to really lean into it in the sense that I would really want to. Like, I want to have some bigger stories to share, but I'm not there yet. I'm in the process of still making them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. But by the way, folks, Jeff now can play Fortnite again beyond just OG. Yes. All right. And yes, it's good to have you back with that, Jeff. We'll have to. Jeff, by the way, did the best play-by-play of the unicorn dying before in a match. Just hilarious. Oh, so okay. Let's see. Yes, Mr. Angel is getting an oil change apparently on the alien ship. So that's where he's at. And of course, Wes, thank you for putting Alaska Jeff's link. Now, yes, protect the beavers like the Sashi's here. Not Saskatchewan. What was it? Taquin, Mrs. the Beaver Eater.
Oh, I don't know. It was a
Setoquin, I think is what it is, but the Beaver Eater, the giant Beaver Eater up there. So, okay.
By the way, have you ever seen the videos of what the land is like before and after beavers are introduced?
No, I have. Well, wait. I saw the paratroop drop of beavers.
So there's an area in, I believe it was Arizona, where they put beavers in this little creek area. There was a little bit of grass around the area, but there wasn't a whole lot. And they just left the beavers there. They wanted to see what would happen. They came back a couple seasons later, and there were actually trees starting to sprout. There was a lake, grass was everywhere, and animals that had never been in that area started to appear. So, yeah, they are land transformers.
Huh.
So
So instead of being an invasive species that ruins ecosystems, they actually make it better?
It is theorized that beavers are one of the most beneficial creatures you can have in an environment. They can literally transform deserts into forests.
Wow.
oh wow,
Well, we lost Anna.
that's
I'm not sure what happened.
fascinating. Wow.
So
That's
over in
cool.
Europe, they hunted all their beavers almost to extinction. And so then the North American beaver fur trade really started to kick off because we had a plethora of beavers. But over in Europe, they started noticing a lot of their rivers started to become problematic and the soil started to lower in quality. The microbes that normally would have appeared from extra moisture were gone. The algae were gone. The trees started to struggle to maintain water during years of low rainfall, and the biodiversity of the area plunged. And so, thankfully, over here in the US and Canada, we became a lot more aware of this. And so we're like, okay, we got to stop because we had a lot of farmers. I like farmers, but farmers hate beavers. And so they actually went on a bit of a crusade to get rid of beavers and declaring them like nuisances. Oh, they're going to ruin your rivers, ruin your towns. Just get rid of them. They're like rats. And now we're like, dang, that's one of the dumbest things we ever did.
Isn't it kind of like the same thing when they're like, we got to get rid of all the coyotes, we got to get rid of all the, and then when they do, the balance of the ecosystem is screwed up. When you especially take some of the top predators, then you have an excess of other animals, let's say deer,
Yeah.
and then you have extra disease, and then that spreads to other things like, I don't know, cows, and and so it just kind of screws everything up. So and I am not a farmer, so I do not, totally. I mean, I can I see their plight, but I don't experience. So it's very easy for me to say, don't do that. But don't do that. Think
So
a
what-
little bit.
So, a fun fact a lot of wildlife will actually seek refuge inside of a beaver lodge during the winter. So, when you have a really cold winter and a lot of the animals of the area die off, a lot of the creatures that actually took hiding either in the dam or in the beaver lodge itself will help to reestablish that population faster as a result. Beavers are multi-generational too. They will actually care for their young for an extended amount of time and form larger family groups inside of the same pond. So yeah, they are an incredible creature.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love I love hearing things like that because you only hear one side. Sometimes you only hear like one side of something, Like it was very fascinating when, started learning about sharks and how, people, they were getting, you know, they're marked as this horrific, horrible, scary creature, and they're pretty got horrible eyesight. And
Yes.
dolphins are more aggressive than sharks are. Um, so I thought it's always interesting to find stuff.
Yeah, but
Uh,
the
shark-
the
I
uh, the,
will-
yeah, the shark the dolphin's not going to eat you. He's just going to do some other things to you.
Dolphins got teeth. Dolphins
Yeah.
got teeth.
So
But it's not the
there
teeth
was,
that could do it doing things to you with.
They
I think it was
could.
the black-tip shark that was considered the most dangerous shark throughout history, and to the point of where they started just hunting them. They're like, this thing is like a man killer on steroids, and they would find on ships as they would sail across the Atlantic, they would have this trail of sharks, and so the moment you fell in the water, there's a very real chance you were never coming out. And so yeah, thankfully nowadays we don't have to deal with sharks nearly as much. But back in the day, you step into the water, you're probably losing something.
Well, don't go in the water, man. It's
Yeah,
their
but-
territory. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I always thought the bull and the tiger shark were more man eaters, but yeah, I learn something new every day.
Well, it was their numbers are not nearly what they were back in the day. I think it was the black tip, maybe it was the white tip, but they were the ones that actually would follow ships. And so the tiger sharks are loners, but they won't follow the ships the way that these other ones would. And they were just like gleaning off of stuff people threw overboard or whatnot. And so they associated ships with food. And then if you know the story, if you know the movie Jaws, they mention about a U.S. ship that sank into the water and most of the men were killed by sharks. Yes, during World War II, there were some horrible situations that took place, and black tips were among the most notorious.
That's why I don't go into the ocean.
I got to go
don't
over to the
go
Twitch
into
side real
lakes
quick.
here because of alligators. Give me a pool, but then you still have to be careful because gators are known to get in pools in the state of Florida.
They got
So-
under my sister's car too. So
Yes. If there's a little thing of water, they will go into it. So that's
exactly.
why I just don't like swimming, period.
Yep.
So
All right. All right. Well, I got to.
Follow Dave says it's the orcas to watch out for. Ever since someone freed their willies.
Well, I remember that didn't they make a movie around? I guess they were capitalizing on the Jaws craze. Didn't they make a movie about a killer orca whale? I mean, I know it's a killer whale, but I mean, one that was attacking people.
I have heard
don't
about
know.
that movie. I've never seen it.
I'm sure it was nowhere near as good as Jaws is. Jaws is up there. It's one of those perfect movies. You got Jaws, Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, you got some movies that are just right up there.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
hard-
Jaws
it's
is
hard to
based
top 'em.
upon a real story, right?
Oh yeah. There was it was in New York though, right? Off the
New
coast
Jersey,
of
I believe.
was it New
Yep.
Jersey? Oh yeah, and it swam. It came into
Swam
fresh water,
inland.
didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was adapting to the river, which bull sharks can do, and we found out some other sharks can do as well. They just don't do it very often.
Mm.
So, like for example, the Columbia River is now shark infested. You want to be very careful in that river because within living memory, it went from having no sharks to having sharks.
That's crazy. That's why you don't go swimming out in nature. Period.
Honestly,
Number
Well,
one.
not in
number
Florida,
one,
at least.
No, nowhere. Because there are things that are pooping and doing their business in there, and you're swimming in it. And I'm going to tell you, if you're swimming in it, you're probably getting some of it in your mouth. And
Probably.
ucky. Ooh,
the biggest thing you have to
no,
watch
no,
out for is
no.
all the parasites.
Yeah.
Yes,
deadly
and if you have an
parasites throughout the
open
country.
sore, then you get the flesh-eating
Yep.
bacteria. Plus, you've eaten fishy poop in the water, and there could be a shark. No,
Well, you got all
no,
those
no.
all the flukes, all those the flukes that can get up in your nose and your mouth. Yeah, those
And in some
parasites are
places,
nasty.
there's even leeches. No, 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 no.
Well,
Alaska is notorious for leeches, and
Oh, I thought New
really?
Jersey
have
was
to
the
worry about
biggest
a lot
leech
of-
place on the planet. But
well,
those
yeah,
are people.
That may be the case.
That's
But we don't
people.
have to worry about a lot of. We don't have to worry about a whole lot of dangerous illnesses in Alaska. The water freezes and kills them off. But so each year, several people will go dip netting. They'll wade out into the surf and be fishing with a giant net. And sometimes you'll feel something hit you, and you thankfully don't have to worry about sharks. But it's because it's all silted in, and so sharks will not go because their gills cannot deal with it. But every now and again, you'll be hit by something, and it's either going to be a salmon, or if you're really lucky, a sea lion. And as the sea lion's chasing the salmon, and sometimes they don't really care where you are.
Yeah, they could take a bite out of nowhere. Yeah.
Well, thankfully, they've not bitten folks, as I understand.
Oh,
But
okay.
it is very funny to kind of realize that you are actually there's a creature the size of you just swimming around trying to grab the fish.
The thing I would be most afraid of if I see a lot of salmon is a bear
Bear.
coming to to fish for the salmon, because unless I'm with somebody else and I can run faster than them.
Now, those types of bear you don't have to worry about. I have been fishing. I have had bear come within a couple of dozen feet of me, and as long as there's salmon, the bear is focused on the salmon.
Oh, cool.
If you are in the woods, the further away you get from water, the more dangerous the bears get. The most dangerous bears that you will find in the continental United States are going to be in the Rockies, far away from any source of water. They're not
So
going to be
make sure
very
you're-
big. They're going to be smaller and leaner, faster, and way meaner.
Yeah,
Wow.
See, now there's no water, no woods.
Nature's scary,
the-
man.
And the cities
Yeah.
are scary too. I'm just gonna stay in my house. Oh goodness. Ah. What you doing, Debbie?
I just dealing with something. Yeah.
So we talked about where I'm never going to go in my life. I tell you, we did go up to Yellowstone, and it was beautiful up there in Yellowstone, and we did see bears far away, but then we also saw stupid people chasing after bears, and I'm
Mhm.
going, well, you might be a story tomorrow. Let's listen to the news. But we
There's
had
a lot of people that are dumb about animals like that. It's like it's a wild animal. It is not a pet.
Yeah. Well, Dad, man, we were at one of the hotels in Yellowstone, and it was getting dark, and he's like, "Oh, let's just go ahead and go look at this geyser thing. They've got a trail. Everything's fine." I said, "There's wild animals here." He's like, "Oh no, we'll be fine."
Mhm.
I said, "No, I'm not doing it." And so the
Yeah.
next day, we go out into the parking lot. What's there? A humongous bison. He goes, "Oh, I guess they do roam around." I'm thinking, "We're in Yellowstone, you idiot. What are you thinking?" I don't. It's like, no, we are not going to walk in the dark down a trail.
I wanted to.
I told
Walking
him he
the-
could go by himself. Just make sure his insurance is up to date.
Walking in the dark in the wilderness, it is not a park, and people want to treat it like it's like a little
They think it's
walkway in
like-
their neighborhood. It's
They think they want to treat it like Disneyland,
yeah, yeah.
and it's
But
not.
you cannot do that, and that's one of the reasons why I refuse to go camping with most people, because they refuse to have a watchman during the middle of the night. I've had too many close encounters to ignore the risks, and so if people were to be safer just by keeping a watchman, you don't have to worry about it. But the moment that
Anna had to
decide not
go, I
is when the
guess.
problems happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Anna, for the intro. We'll see you another time. Yep, I got us. Yep.
Yeah, you
You
know,
will be missed, Anna. Sorry you had to go. Go ahead, Wes.
the actual wilderness is scary. I've mentioned this before. I went to a campground. Now this was a you know there's trailers, there's paved roads, it's it's off the sites now. So it's pretty it's not wild. Let me put it this way. But there are areas where it's plenty of trees, and we used to play capture the flag and chase and all kinds of different games in the middle of the night in the wooded areas of the campground. And there was plenty of times where I ran across wildlife that I didn't want to run across, and that was in a civilized area. I can't imagine being in the wild and just tramping around out in the middle of nowhere. That you're just asking for nature to kill you.
Yeah.
See, if you know what you're doing, you're perfectly fine. But most people don't want to think about that. And so those are the ones that get in trouble. It's like if I decided I wanted to go walking in the middle of New York City, there's actually a very real chance I get myself in trouble because I don't spend time in cities. I would go into the wrong neighborhood and not realize the red flags of somebody.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I-
adjust
yeah.
to the environment you're in.
Or sometimes you just don't know how to look at somebody,
Well,
and you just have to look at somebody wrong. And
I had I had a lot of friends in Philly growing up because the campground was down closer to Phil. I lived up in North Jersey, so I was closer to New York City. But the summers I spent with my friends in Philly, because it's closer. The campground was closer to Philly. Now we go in there, and my buddies would always tell me, "All right, here's what you do: you stay around here. If you see the elevated train, if you see the elevated tracks, don't cross them. Stay on this side. You cross them, you might not be coming back." So, it was always helpful to have somebody who knew, the ins and outs.
Yep. Chewy is
Yep.
on the Twitch side.
yeah, I had a long time ago. I went to I had a school trip to New York, and so I was there. And there's certain things you don't do. Number one, you just don't. People selling stuff on the street. You just don't engage. You don't stare. Somebody's doing drugs in an alley. You just don't comment on it. You just keep going, right? No, I had somebody that's like, "What are they doing over there?" I said, "Oh my gosh, please! You're going to get us killed. If you continue to do this, I'm going to give you to someone else, and I'm not going with you." It was. They were like, "Oh my gosh, please stop. At least act like
Yeah.
you have some street smarts."
Oh yeah.
But it
Nope,
was
nope.
scary. Yeah.
Well, we used to go in when I was a kid. This was the 70s now. My dad would take me in to the Bronx, a couple times, a year. And we would, because he was a huge Yankee fan, so he wanted to watch the Yankees. And, we would go there. And he's like, it's like, "Son, this is the greatest free freak show you will ever see when we rode the subway." He's like, just make sure you don't engage with any of them. Just watch from afar, and you will be entertained like you've never been entertained. New York City subway is just like the circus. It is amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chewy, is the new Rooster Fighter out? The new episode? Sorry.
Nope.
I saw the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool,
Rooster
cool.
Fighter, if you like anime, it's silly.
Yeah.
It's about
How's
a
that?
rooster that helps fight demons in the world. He's not like a giant rooster or anything. He's just a regular sized
No.
rooster. But he's got attitude, and he has the rooster crow that becomes like this sonic thing, and it defeats demons. It's really
Nice.
stupid. It's really stupid, but quite enjoyable. And-
Stupid anime is fun. Stupid
And
anime can be
I,
fun.
I actually have the manga of that series. So,
Cool. Cool.
but yeah.
I've watched plenty of anime that's not serious. It's just goofy, and it's goofy for goofy's sake. It's enjoyable. I like it. So
I like.
Yep. Well, let me get your opinions on this stuff here. Let me do this. I had this a while back. Let's see if I can get this. I don't know if I can get this. It's a caution wet floor sign. All right.
Uh-huh.
But you got 50% beer off.
Are you sure it's 50% off, or is that just 50% beer and there's something the other 50% in that crate is something else?
I just think it's Yep. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 50% off. I think it's that near beer, almost beer, not
Yeah,
quite beer.
I can remember
You don't
drinking that
even
stuff
tell-
in the 70s as a kid.
So what, the near beer?
Yeah, it was called. There was a brand called. I think it was called Moosey when I was a kid in the 70s. I can remember drinking at my grandparents' house when they had
Yeah.
picnics because the adults wanted us to stop stealing the beer out of the cooler.
Nice. Yeah. Well, wait till you see some of the beer here.
Oh God!
There's like Rolling Rock,
Nice.
and then there's some
There's
Pacific or something. Modelo.
Is that strawberry or watermelon beer?
It looks like strawberry beer.
Why? Vibe, that's not a
There's-
beer. That's
There's
a
Pacifica. There's Fresca Picante.
Well, I'll take the tall boys of Rolling Rock there. Those are nice.
no.
Yeah.
That is my beer of choice when I'm not drinking the potato juice.
Uh,
Well, what about? Let's see what this one does. There you go.
Last time
There
Dad
it
Man
is.
says, "Let me see what this one does." He blew the missus right out of a building.
oh
Fortnite.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. There's these new. Who knows what they are? And he's like, let's see what this does, and he throws it at me. I was not a happy person. I said things I shouldn't have said. But yes.
Oh, is
well.
that Amstel? No. Stella?
Yeah, Stella Artois.
Stella,
Artois,
yeah,
right there.
nice.
It's right there. This is like Rolling Rock again.
Mm.
This is like something in one of those little paper containers.
I just
No.
want to know how old it is.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is that a Colt 45?
Yes, there is a Colt 45 in there.
Nice. Where's Billy D, baby?
Yeah.
You know you're hitting the bottom of the barrel when you're drinking your beer out of one of those paper cartons.
Yeah. No, I did not get that free skin. Yeah, I have not gotten that free skin either yet. So
What free skin is that?
Oh, for the battle pass, there's a bunch of them. I think we can get at this point. I think
Oh.
I've gotten about 4 of them right now.
yeah,
Got the battle pass early this time.
yeah. It looks like a box wine. Yeah.
Yeah. That's suburban. That's suburban wife wine. The box wine.
That's just so sad.
I wonder how long you can actually keep stuff in either the paper containers or the cans before it just starts to taste bad. I know glass can last a long time,
Yeah.
of course, and wood gets better with age,
Mhm.
but metal and plastic, because
Yeah.
all those cans actually have plastic as the liner, that's got to like alter the flavor.
Yeah. Well, the PCBs, is it PCB? Start leaching into the product itself. So
Mhm.
I just don't even really like the taste of things in cans, if possible.
I usually like bottles myself, but I've got one of those Yeti coolers for the cans. Man, that stuff. I had a beer one time. and I put it on the side, and we were playing Magic: The Gathering, and I forgot about it. And I went, so the end of the night, I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. I cracked it open. It was like 3 hours later. The thing was still ice cold. I'm like, damn, this is good.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeti's coolers are expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, they could. Well, this was a gift, so I don't know what it was. I'm too poor to afford any of this expensive stuff. So
Gotcha. I hear you, man. I hear you.
yeah. Most of my clothes is still stuff that I was given as gifts over the years, like 15, 20 years ago.
I am now at the stage where I love wearing capris or shorts.
Hmm.
Don't tell I wear sweatpants in the wintertime, but I'm to the point now where it's like, yeah, we're gonna. Hopefully they'll go on sale soon. I'm like, I'm needing some new clothes for
Yep.
another 10 years.
Yep. Anytime. One of the best presents I got a gift card to Marshalls, and I'm like, yep. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna
Yep.
buy everything on sale. All these ratty
Yep.
clothes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I figured y'all would get a kick out of that. That's what I was hoping for. Of course, here's
good
dating
Lord.
sites this week.
Oh.
I got what you need.
Gas, yes. I date them for the gas.
As expensive as gas is nowadays.
Yeah.
Is that Plank next to him? The guy from Ed, Edd and Eddy?
Oh yeah, plank.
I don't get the piece of wood though, but
Yeah.
the
That
gas.
shows he's bored.
Oh,
Ah.
he's bored.
Yes, nice.
Ah, you stole Dad Man's joke there, Jeff.
That's okay. Jeff is good. Hey, we got plenty of jokes to go around. That's what counts. That's
He
what
looks so
counts.
serious too. That's what's so funny.
Yeah, that's what makes it good, you know.
This thing's a gas.
Oh my gosh. Next one, please.
All right, here we go.
I love this. That's
There we go.
adorable. That is absolutely adorable. I thought about doing that one time for pancakes. I really did. I just think
Roadkill.
but you look at the syrup though, it looks like it's
It's
you
gone
got
to
the
the porta potty.
you got the little raisin things
Yep,
and
yep.
then you got the syrup. So I'm wondering if, there's a little more into that. But I think that's adorable.
when my aunt and cousins moved to Dayton, New Jersey, it was kind of very rural where they were, and it was a new development, so there was wildlife. There was rabbits all out there in the backyard. My younger brother, one time we were visiting, he comes in from outside. He's like, guys, there's raisins all over the ground outside.
Oh no.
We're like,
Oh, I hope I
dude,
didn't.
you didn't eat none of them, did you? He's like, no.
Deb, just to let you know, the eclectic goat is going to bed. So if you wanted to say goodnight to her,
Good night.
and just before she. Good night, eclectic
Good night.
goat. But that's cute. I will say that when my oldest was much younger, we were at my sister's and they were raising rabbits, and I homeschooled, so I figure if they're going to learn something, they'll learn it. So my sister goes, I was not there. I got my oldest told me this when we came back. She goes, you want to see? She goes, you want to see you want to see the rabbits mate? And okay, and she like put the rabbit in, and it was like 2 seconds, the rabbit fell over, and she took it out, and my sister goes, that's it.
Are we sure there's a berries on that plate? Yeah, I love that.
and my oldest was like, Mom, it was the weirdest thing. I said,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, thanks, sister.
That's called a New Jersey date.
Oh gosh. But something I did not know. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Female rabbits have 2 uteruses. Is that correct? Does it? Am I incorrect in that? 'Cause that's what my sister told me. I think
I don't know.
that's why they can have so many babies.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
So Jess was traumatized as a toddler by her grandpa's farm, seeing a dog kill a bunny weeks before Easter. Came the adults bawling, "Candy ate the Easter bunny."
Oh, oh. See, what would have been really funny, Jess, is if you didn't get an Easter basket that year.
Oh, yeah.
But your parents went, "I'm sorry, the Easter bunny was gone."
Saves
Easter
money
bunnies in
long-
Candy's
long-term
belly.
there.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that would have been so bad.
Oh God.
There was
Yep.
a little rabbit that was living near the family's home back when I was a kid, and there was also a neighborhood cat. And one day, our dad was painting the floor of the garage, and we see this little baby rabbit just come out, and the cat sees it and chases it. The rabbit gets scared, runs into the garage, onto the brand new paint, and the cat does too. Well, it's slippery in there, and so they start sliding all over the place. And then we run in to try and grab the cat and the rabbit and get it out there so it's not a bloodbath. And our dad comes along, is like, "What are you all doing?" Because he had just spent hours doing that, and so now he had to go back and redo it.
Mhm.
Oh God.
Save the rabbit, thankfully.
Hey,
but,
save the rabbit.
That's the most important thing.
Hey, who would have thought a weak bladder would be so profitable? We got lemonades.
Oh. No. I like lemonade, so now you ruined lemonade for me.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen the meme about how soft serve chocolate ice cream is
Oh.
when the snowman goes into the porta potty?
Yeah. two snowmen, one cup, right? Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, not sorry.
I'm glad I like vanilla.
I like strawberry donut, Dad man.
Yeah.
I
Strawberry
know.
soft serve is awesome.
There's one time him and my nephew were going to McDonald's or something, and they says, "What kind of shake do you want? Strawberry or vanilla or chocolate?" And I go, "Strawberry." So now every time it's strawberry.
Yeah.
That reminds me, my favorite type of ice cream is Zitron, the German Italian ice that has lemon flavoring in it.
Mhm.
Very, very good. And I came back to the U.S. I'm like, I love Zitron, and they don't serve it here in the U.S. And so that's something that I wish very much that we had like on a regular basis at like local ice cream shops.
I've never even heard of it, but it's got like is it got like the essence of lemon in it?
No, actual lemon juice that they put
A
into
lemon
it.
juice. Oh
Mm.
wow!
So
like the-
it is a nice bright flavor.
Nice.
Ooh,
Mhm.
you see the lemon like frost things, and I like them, but then they quit making them, or you couldn't find them. They only had orange.
You know, this was so wrong. My brother's girlfriend's kid, he loves lemonade. He loves the what is that? Simply Lemonade. You know, it's
Mhm.
probably the best lemonade out there. My brother squeezes like 5 lemons, just straight lemons, into a glass, and tells the kid, "Hey, here you go. This is actual straight lemonade. This is what you want." And the kid drinks it. The look on this kid's face after I'm like, dude, why would you do that to this poor
That's
kid?
evil. That's evil. Evil.
was. It was.
Evil. So bad.
Have you ever tried
It's like when
mint
you give a
lemonade?
kid. like when you
Mint?
give a
Mint lemonade.
Hmm.
That is
Mint
my
lemon-
absolute favorite. Well, I take that back. Second, probably, yeah, tied for first. The other great one is blackberry lemonade. Those are great.
I have not really had a lot of flavored lemonades per se, but I bet you.
Well, those ones have to be mixed with the actual ingredients. You can't use any syrups. And so when you do that, it is so good. It's addicting.
Well, then I don't need to try it because I'm addicted to enough food products that I don't need anything else. Things that aren't good for me.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, I get addicted to stuff, and then they stop selling it in the ShopRite. So
Oh, that's horrible.
every single time, every time I find something I really, really like, I'm like, oh, I can't get enough of this. It's good and bad. I don't get it anymore, but at least it breaks the addiction.
Oh, that is
See,
so sad.
that's the benefit of when you are getting stuff that basically comes straight from some sort of either farm or harvesting, because you know you don't have to rely upon a company that's not going to serve it anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's now that I'm down in South Jersey where there's farms like everywhere and road stands everywhere. I get a lot of
Excuse me.
homemade stuff. Stuff that you can't get in the store. It's good. I love going to road stands, and it's awesome.
South Jersey has a lot of, well, South Jersey, Pennsylvania, whatnot, has some really good farm foods.
Yeah.
Been in the area before, and top notch. If you go a little bit further south, it starts to disappear, but around that area, high quality.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Well, let's see what next we got coming up here. No, the periodic table of condiments. See, this is one. Now, yes.
We need that Fortnite skin.
Yes.
God. Oh my.
That's just too much on the hot dog, man. I just want my hot dog wrapped in a slice of cheese and barbecue sauce on it.
Okay, so what Jeff, do you eat hot dogs? And if you do, what toppings do you put on them?
I actually avoid hot dogs nowadays unless I know who's making the hot dogs.
Yeah.
I saw the behind the scenes of how they make it, and so yeah. Anyway,
Okay, so
but
let's
if I
say
was to
it-
go with an authentic, like kind of like a German bratwurst sort of thing, I would have a mixture of European style mustard and sriracha sauce.
Mm.
Mhm.
That
Interesting.
combination is what I really like.
Interesting.
I have to stipulate though. I don't eat regular hot dogs. I eat turkey dogs. I'm not eating
Oh
that.
God, why?
Mr.
It's so much better. It's
Jackson.
the same thing with turkey bacon. I like turkey bacon better than regular bacon.
Okay, West Kegel, we must say goodbye.
It's less greasy.
That's why I have a paper towel for the bacon. Or
And
get some.
And I also cook the turkey bacon in the microwave, not in a pan. So
Turkey pepperoni is actually surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, I've never had that.
I'm not a big pepperoni fan, so I might like turkey pepperoni. Never had
see-
it, but
Yeah.
but yeah.
I pepperoni is one of the things I usually put on my pizza. If I can get it, pepperoni and bacon. Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey bacon, but do they have turkey bacon for you?
No, I think when it's on the pizza, it's just regular bacon. I'll live with it. I'll live with it. It's
Oh,
fine.
man.
It's fine.
Mr. Angel mentioned sauerkraut. Yes, sauerkraut is a very good addition to a bratwurst.
Sauerkraut.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one that eats sauerkraut, and I can buy a thing of sauerkraut, and it'll be in the fridge forever, which is okay. It's fermented, but after a while, you're like, Gosh, don't eat so much sauerkraut, man.
Did you know
Mm.
how sauerkraut became so famous outside of Germany?
How?
Have you heard that
Because
story before?
no, I haven't. But I tell you, I don't know why people would eat it. But
It's got to have something to do with the Americans in New York City.
yeah,
Oh, no. It
No?
actually has to do with the British Navy.
Oh,
So I believe it was actually Captain Cook when he was taking his men on cruise around the world on his journeys around the world. They would have all sorts of health problems to scurvy, and they would bring fresh fruit, but the fruit would go bad, and they couldn't find a way to properly preserve it. Like, we need something to help stop the scurvy. And so they started mandating that, hey, you guys are going to start having sauerkraut. And the scurvy disappeared. And then they actually got a flavor for it. And then they got back to England and they're like, I kind of miss the sauerkraut. And so it became part of the English diet. And then that came over along with the German immigrants to the U.S.
Okay,
damn
that's
Germans.
kind. Hey, Iris, stop that.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's the one of the four nationalities that I am proud of. other ones,
My
eh.
great great grandmother was full blooded German during the war. A lot
Ah.
of times they said she was from Poland
Ah.
because
Well, my German ancestry, if I'm not mistaken, I've looked this up. We're Prussian, not just German. We're Prussian, so we are very militaristic. So
so
Yeah.
sauerkraut's packed with vitamin C, so that would be why it was so good for the scurvy.
yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
I would never have
It's
thought
surprisingly
that
easy to
sauerkraut
make.
was vitamin C.
Hmm.
I'd like to learn how to do fermenting.
Just as long as it's not kimchi. I can't stand that stuff.
Yeah, that or natto. No natto.
The amount of
Not
fermenting that I can tolerate is pretty low. I like things to be nice and fresh, and when you start doing too much preservation or too much pickling or whatnot, I cannot deal with it.
I hear you. I like sauerkraut. I do like kimchi, but I only like it at when I go to the local Korean store. Well, up at my mom's, and they have fresh kimchi. I don't like the stuff that you can buy like at Costco or anything like that. It's not that good.
Yep.
But sauerkraut, yum.
yeah. All right. Well, see, I just got into mustard recently, which I'd always avoided, but mustard's actually pretty good. I couldn't do the poppy seed buns, and the peppers are not me. Why would you put tomatoes? I don't understand. And onion, the peppers.
I don't get the celery salt.
Yeah, I don't either. But
So
I think
curious,
this is
do you-
typical Chicago hot dog. That I think Max Redstone had sent this, and that's where this had come from. So
For those that
So I guess-
don't know, mustard is like one of the oldest condiments in the world. Very popular in Rome. And
mhm.
so when you think about the Roman Empire, you don't think about that they had mustard on things like all over the place.
Well, according to legend, a young male thinks about the Roman Empire like what is it? 10 times a day?
Just
Yep.
about.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's see what's next. Here, Furman University, F you all the time.
Oh my.
That's my new slogan.
Yeah. There you
Go
go.
Bourbon.
Furman, yay. Although, speaking of I don't know. Vanderbilt, Nebraska is kind of a close game tonight. I still want Nebraska to win, but, it's not been a tournament of a lot of upsets so far. So,
Yeah.
all right. There we go here.
Oh,
not-
hey, hey.
I'm- Go ahead.
Me being escorted out of work after completing the anonymous employee survey.
So
Hey.
true.
Hey, I didn't know you had a picture of Neil Bob.
Yeah, that's my friend Yemi. He made the mistake of completing the survey.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
always funny when they say anonymous because the moment that it's digitized or whatnot, it's traceable. Even if you did it in person, they have the DNA. If they really wanted to find out, they'll find
Yeah.
out.
You know,
Yeah.
I keep getting
They
I keep
just
getting
check the handwriting.
I keep getting these texts,
Mhm.
asking me my opinion on things all the time now. I don't know where it's coming from. So I just do the most offensive stuff I can possibly think of and send
Yeah.
it back. And
They don't-
if they come get me, they come get me, but
Yep.
don't ask
See,
me if you don't want this stuff.
You once either answered or declined it instead of just leaving it. You deleted it or something.
Mhm.
So they're going, oh, this is an active number. So they start sending everything to it. I don't
Yeah.
care. They're hoping you'll give them something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I give it to them all right. They just don't like it.
Ah, you waste your time.
Yeah, well, it
If you have
amuses me.
fun, if it
Yes,
if it
yes.
gives you pleasure, then that's all that matters.
It does. It amuses me.
I am amused.
There was a time where, back before I knew that the anonymous stuff wasn't really anonymous, where I made the mistake of saying something, and immediately there was like a response that was happening. I didn't get like, I wasn't like saying terrible things, but I could tell somebody somewhere had passed on the information, and my eyes got wide. It's like, oh, dang, this anonymous stuff doesn't actually work. And ever since then, I've seen people kind of reaping the consequences of being a little too open.
Yep.
Mhm.
I used to get. It's not a secret. I worked with the postal service for years and years, and they always would give us surveys, anonymous quote unquote surveys, all the time. And every time they gave me one, the first thing I just filled out the first question. The
Mhm.
answer was every time was, "What do you think? I'm stupid?" And then I'd mail it in.
Well, I just get that you don't even talk about that. It's not being anonymous. Just even like in just life.
Yep.
Just nothing is. If you have a phone, everything is. They're following you and listening
Oh
and
yeah.
doing
Yep.
stuff.
And
Well,
sometimes
it-
they're doing
yep.
it just because. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead.
Sometimes they even have like I work in tech for many things, and if you want to be able to even have something you made out there, you have to start tracking it. I myself found that I against my wishes, I had to put in a way to track people for some stuff that I've made, because otherwise you get inundated with so many bots that they actually take things down, or they start to put levels of either viruses or whatnot into what you've made, and so you have to start tracking like, hey, where's this coming from? You're not trying to track it for the people that you're trying to protect, you're tracking it for the people that are causing the problem. So if we didn't have such an aggressive digital world, we wouldn't need it as much. So I have some sympathy for folks doing that, but at the same time, the moment you have it, an evil person comes along and then wants to exploit it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm even just talking about like well, this might be the same thing. And I've told this story before. I was at a store and this guy had a t-shirt and I loved the t-shirt. It was some math joke t-shirt. And I went, wow, I really like your shirt. That's all I said. Nothing else. I didn't tell anybody, oh, wow, I really like that math t-shirt or this is the punchline. Nothing. I just went, wow, man, I really like your shirt. Within 2 hours, I was getting ads for that shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
I must
Oh,
have had my phone holding it where the camera was pointing at the person. And I'm
Yep.
going,
Oh.
that I've never had that. No, I've talked about stuff and gotten ads, and I'm like, well, I know my phone's listening. But I
It's not
never
just your
had
phone.
that. I know it's
So now, if you are in the store They have scanners. I don't think most places are using it, but I know that this stuff has started being implemented across the country, and I'm very much against it. You walk into a store, and they're tracking you, and they can pull up an idea of who you are based upon your walk, upon your facial structure, upon the sound of your voice, and it's being forced upon us against our will.
Mhm.
This is implemented in China, and now in the U.S. It's starting to happen. So it may
Yep.
not have even been your phone. It could have been somebody else's camera nearby that told the overarching
Yeah.
system, "Hey, this person is in the area. Here's their data."
It's just so insane. Yeah, the level of um
Mhm.
surveillance, is that the word I'm looking
Mhm.
for? I don't
Yep.
think that's the right word, but I'm going to use surveillance. And China is crazy. They used to they had a TV show. It was like a game show, and they would follow. I mean, they would either get rewarded or punished as they're following them. If they do something really good, then they'll get something, and if they do something bad, like jaywalk or whatever, then they get in trouble, and that's terrifying to me.
The social
Yep.
credit score. It's a
Yeah.
dangerous thing. I'm
Well-
waiting for there to be like this cultural trend of where people go around with like, yeah, and it's like a game. How many cameras can you destroy?
Oh man,
Because
yeah.
we're getting very close to people kind of wanting to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, or
Mhm.
putting
Well,
bags
yep.
over them or doing something.
yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, they've been doing that in the UK. They've been destroying the cameras and stuff. But have you seen? It's been reported that there are
Mhm.
there are gates, block points throughout the cities in China where if your credit score is a certain level too low, the gates won't open. You can't. They don't even allow you to move about the city.
Yep. Bad stuff.
That's just so frightening.
Well,
Yep.
they also
Concerning.
tied
I think
everything.
it's just concerning. I said,
It tied everything to their phones, so they got rid of cash, and so you can't even. So if you're a beggar, you can't even receive anything that is digital, that is either digital or a currency, because your phone rejects your ability to actually receive it. So the only thing you can accept is bread by hand. You cannot receive tips or handouts because they've locked down the currency. And that's being implemented across the world. That's why I'm so against the digital currencies, because I've seen what China's done with it.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at another one. We got this one. It was one hell of a party when even the squirrels passed out.
Hey, it's still a most squirrely.
Yeah. Look at him. He's gone to sleep right on top of the can. And it's Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, look. It's Pittsburgh Steelers. So there you go for Pennsylvania.
Oh God.
oh, that's so.
Well, make
bad.
sure your squirrels are hydrated.
Yes.
Yes, we don't want a hangover the next day.
No.
Man, I felt so sorry for the squirrels in Florida when I saw how hot they would get, and they just go out and just sprawl themselves out, trying to look for any way to cool down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do like
And
the
you get
dogs
a
do,
refrigerator
like
for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So
They do like the cats.
Jess said she saw one. Jess
Go
saw she
ahead.
saw one of a rat by an alcohol bottle in New York recently.
Oh, good Lord.
I swear, honey, I only had one beer.
Yeah.
One beer that's the size of my body.
I am not drunk. And you ever see that video? The guy walks in and the wife says, "Hey, you're drunk." He's like, "I am not drunk." Well, tell me what the clock says. And he says, "The clock doesn't say anything. I got to read it," or I don't know something. He's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's cool. I like, especially the Pittsburgh Steelers. Especially the Dallas Cowboy fan. It's like screw the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, I'll take the Steelers over that in that fight any day of the week. The Cowboys can suck it.
Yeah. Oh, screw you, New Jersey.
Well, I'm an Eagles fan. It's every week. The Eagles and whoever's playing the Cowboys.
Yep.
Ugh,
That's
that man's not
yeah.
doing that, guys. That's me.
no. I know. Yeah,
Just
this-
letting you know. He's
Let's see.
not being the jerk. It's me.
Oh, that's cool. You jerk.
The missus has her football opinions apparently. Be
I
very
have no-
careful.
I have no opinions. I
Well,
just
it's
think
like watching the
funny.
basketball. I'm sorry, Mrs. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I just say I have no opinions really on most sports.
Yes. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I tell you, I love that. Well, like the missus doesn't really get into me with sports, right? Most of the time, right, Mrs.? Usually
That's
it's
correct.
occasionally, like last year we watched the national championship game like the last minute, and she was banging the crap out of my knee when the Gators were trying to win. And yeah,
I just knew they were going to lose, and I was just like I said, I got to leave. They're going to lose.
yeah, exactly. And she's like, she gets into her sports, but yeah, see, that's why I'm always asking people, trying to look around for people to watch sports, because while she's busy for one thing, and she is a great sports fan. She has gone to games. We raised our
Yes.
kids at minor league baseball, and
Yeah, I do.
yeah, but the televised games, it's kind of like, so she's like, always happy when I find somebody to watch sports with. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. So, hey, but yeah, let's see.
Now I'll watch rug. Ooh. Am I
Actually, I'm supposed to watch football, like soccer.
Am I echoing?
No,
Yeah.
you're not. Oh, she
Yes.
did?
I think we all are.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it from here. So,
I hear myself echoing.
oh,
Testing 1, 2,
yes.
3.
All right.
Hello?
By the way,
There's an echo.
Yeah. where? I don't hear it.
I don't
Let me.
Yeah, there's definitely an echo. Yep.
Okay, can you hear it now?
Hello.
See, it's something out there because I did nothing.
Okay,
I
I'm
did
gonna
nothing.
leave and come back.
Okay, all right. By the way, Anna has returned. Anna, Anna, I hope you're feeling better. I know you had a little fall the other day. And are you feeling okay now? Only I have an echo. I don't know how. I've done nothing, Mr. Angel. I've had nothing. Oh, great. Anyway, but hey, all right. Mrs. has come back into stage. Mrs. Okay.
Hello.
Hey. Sashi's back. Greetings again.
So I don't know if I did something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there again.
Did it go away when I left?
Well, Wes dropped now. We got
Did
Anna
the echo
back.
go away when I left?
I don't think so. No, he said, Mr. Angel said it was me at this point. And Wes Cagel's back. Hey.
Oh, I thought maybe I could get rid of the echo.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hear it on
Still
my
echo. Well, I can't
Wes
deal with it
echo is
because I
gone.
don't hear it. So folks, I'm sorry if there's an echo. It's just going to be what it is. How bad is it on the stream?
I think it might have disappeared.
Because
Yeah,
I do not. Yeah, I do
you
not
might
hear
hear
any echo. Mr. Angel's still saying it. I don't hear an echo. I mean, I'm
Well,
sorry.
Mrs. Say something. I don't know if your echo is gone.
Hello.
Oh, yours is gone on my end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Anna. Welcome
Okay,
back.
Sashi says there's no echo. So
Okay.
on me or you, Kegel.
Yeah,
Now it's
sorry,
only Mrs.
guys. I have a medical situation where I fell down the stairs
Oh.
Yeah.
a couple of days ago, so I have a muscle contusion,
Mm,
and it's a very serious thing.
yeah.
Where, it's been
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
so-
get what is that? A deep tissue thrombosis?
yes,
Mhm.
and also a broken toe.
Oh gosh.
So-
Yeah. Oh man. Mrs. What have I told you about broken toes? Go to the hospital, right?
There's nothing they can do. They'll just tape the two together.
And how much have I annoyed you about that over the years?
And I never go because all I do is just tape them together.
Well, it all depends. I broke my big toe once because somebody dropped a couch on it. but they had to surgically remove the toenail off it because it was smashed into it.
Oh
So
no, God.
yeah,
Well,
they
that's okay. That's
Yay.
that was a little. That's a little more. You know, if my toenail was embedded in my flesh, I would go. But just stubbing your toe and breaking it, I just
Yeah.
tape them together.
Yeah,
And I
because
do-
I drove
but
you
I
crazy
do-
about that
And I
for years.
do watch them and see
Yeah.
if I make sure that I still have
Right.
filling in them and that they don't turn black.
But
because
how
I
long
don't-
did it take for me to calm down about that? Because you remember, I spazzed out over it all the time, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
And I've gotten better about that because you're like, there's nothing they can do.
I
And
don't
I'm
even
like,
tell you anymore when I stub my toes.
oh, well, I keep telling you to wear shoes, but you're like, I don't wear shoes in the house. And all these
Yeah,
Europeans, I know.
unfortunately, I cannot wear any shoes for the next 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit different. But
So-
yeah, I also it's kind of like I need to be horizontal
Yes.
sometimes, and when I'm not, it actually like when I laugh or breathe or cough or do anything, it hurts so much because the whole like left side of my torso is completely like muscle contusion, so it's a hematoma. So I need to like be cool about things. So
Right.
sometimes I just want to like go and be horizontal.
Yeah. Well,
Other
Sashi,
times, I'm
Yeah, go
vertical.
well, Sashi said, I think the stairs are out to get you, Anna. Sashi says, we walk around without shoes over in Asia. Our toes get resilient. Do I wear shoes is what I say. Mr. Angel says, broken toes suck. And here's what I say one more time because I want to do this. Here we go.
Saturday night. Saturday night. We get together to stream all night. Walking down the street. New York, New Jersey. New York, New Jersey. Florida. Whoa. What a way to. Scotty beam up. Scotty beam up. The 70s, 90s, 90s. Oh, join the stream, circle of Klingons. Let the stream dictate. We talk about hats. Squirrels say, just having fun, so many crimes, so many crimes.
Saturday stream, Saturday stream.
Dead man, join the Saturday stream. Squirrel, hello, mom.
Saturday, squirrel fun. Join the stream. Saturday,
With dead
Saturday.
Sat night.
Hey, a squirrel. Hey, Saturday night with Saturday night with
Come on, dance and join, dance and join.
Hey, Saturday squirrel. Hey, Saturday night with Saturday night with
Come on, dance and join.
I have no idea what that was like. 3 Tripoli
What?
audio. I
Oh,
have no idea. But no, I appreciate that. I don't know. It's kind of like you get older and you get more clumsy, right?
mhm, yeah.
So
Well, hey, it happens. You fall once, and that.
then you fall
and
twice and you fall
Well,
3
we-
times.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Well, we ha-
my favorite thing I ever did when I was barefoot in the house, we had carpeting at the time, and one of the rooms was my craft room, and I sewed and everything. So, unfortunately, when you sew, sometimes you drop pins and needles on the carpet, and they get,
Yeah.
you don't know they're there. So
Yeah.
I was actually moving furniture. I was moving and I was by myself. I was moving a like a buffet, one of those, buffet kitchen buffet things. It has drawers and everything. It's
Yep.
long, so I'm trying to move it out of in this room, and a needle. It wasn't a pen, so it was a needle.
Yeah.
So there was no head on it, a way to grab it. Hit me in my heel, and
I remember that one.
every time I tried to pull it out, I couldn't. I couldn't grasp it, and it hurt. And so I have the buffet is blocking the door. Thank God it wasn't a tall one. So I'm climbing over. I'm talking to my mom because I knew I couldn't call him because he would have said, "You should have been wearing shoes."
What? That's not me. That's
and-
not me. I would have said, why aren't you wearing shoes?
Yes.
I
well,
wouldn't have.
okay, it does. So I call my mom and I'm like, "Mom, I can't get it out." I try to every time I touch it, it's like pain shoots up my leg. It was awful. And so I'm walking around with this thing in my heel, trying to find a pair of pliers so I can grab it and pull it out because and I got it out and he told me that night I should have wore shoes and I'm like, okay. And then
That
I
was a
was
nice
barefoot the
imitation.
next day.
That was a nice imitation of me, though. What was that again?
You should have wore shoes.
No, anyway. Hey,
Like
I
Ruby
do want-
Rod.
Yeah.
Rebound, Captain, boy coming. By the
Wear
way,
their shoes.
I wanted to show a couple of these slides since Anna missed it real quick. But this was the 50% off beer container that had a Stella Artois rolling bock, but they also had a Colt 45 in here. Any thoughts on this beverage selection, Anna?
I have no idea what that is.
Colt 45,
No.
maybe. Billy D. Williams, man, from the 70s. It's as cool as it gets, brother.
Yeah.
West, do not make me laugh. It hurts.
Well, okay. Well, we got this guy about dating sites this week. He's got your fuel.
Oh, God.
Then
He's
we
on
got
fire.
I have a sneaky suspicion that guy
Oh, that's
looks
so
like he could live down
cute.
the street.
That looks like a guy that would use a porta potty out in the front yard.
And
But
brag
there's some-
about it.
I don't have tattoos like that though, Mrs. I
No,
do.
you don't.
I do streak
You are
though,
correct.
but I do streak. But you don't think I will, West?
They call me the streak.
I
I love that
do
song.
it. I will do it right now and go out past this and you'll hear the door open. Anyway. Yes,
You-
Anna,
you
And
do it
then,
right.
I will promptly lock the door and change the code.
Leave him out there. Yeah, leave him out there.
Oh,
I'll be
that
like-
is so
I'll be like,
cute.
yeah, I know. I can't. We got the little bunny raisins. I like the bananas and the little toes. Yeah, the strawberry hearts. And it's. But they got the raisins for little poo. But what? I wonder
That's
what
not
this-
raisins. That's like
That's capers.
no, it's not capers. That's
Yeah.
weird figs.
It doesn't matter. It represents poop.
I feel like there needs to
Yeah.
be strawberry jam on top of this.
Mm.
Right there, right between the ears.
I'm just trying to figure out what this clear sauce off to the side is.
It's
I mean,
representing.
Maple sauce.
No, it's the bunny marking the plate. It's his
oh, he's
plate.
peeing on the plate. I
marking it.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, you guys, that was wonderful. Of
Yeah,
course, hot.
Kind of like the Lego bears peeing in the urinal.
Yeah,
Yes, I had. Oh man, talking about that, I have been putting my Legos up because I'm moving stuff around.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm putting them all in bags, little
Mhm.
baggies, so that they'll,
yep.
be
Well, would
safe.
you?
Uh,
I think this is one thing that forgot to ask. Tomato on hot dogs. We talked about this earlier, but
No.
anybody, are you open for tomatoes on hot dogs? I know
No.
Jess said Chicago hot dogs are a thing.
No.
Well,
I'll
I
take
just-
tomatoes over ketchup.
Mm.
really,
I love tomatoes, but not on my hot dog.
Tomatoes
Yeah.
are such a
Mhm.
great addition to.
I would
to
like
stuff
a.
like that.
I know that I would love a salsa on a hot dog.
Yeah.
really? Oh,
I think that would be good.
Anna, how do you eat a hot dog normally? Well, what do you put on? Yeah,
Mustard,
Yeah.
ketchup, and jalapenos.
Jalapenos. Yeah, the unfortunate thing, nobody serves jalapenos around here on a standard snack bar. You're
On
lucky
a
to get
steak?
relish. Only steak, yeah, but but I think because I was at the Atlantic Sun tournament 2 weeks ago, and Anna challenged me sometimes about what I eat and stuff, and so I tried mustard. I even put mustard on a pretzel during the tournament. I can't find enough mustard now.
Please don't make my hematoma bigger.
Okay.
It
Well,
hurts.
I'm sorry. Well, we're trying to make your ego bigger than the hematoma. So, but anyway.
Oh, it hurts.
Well, of course, we had this FU all the time. So, and then Wes thought of Neil Bob because Anna knows about Neil Bob here about scored out of work after anonymous complaints. But
Yeah,
right.
that's Dad Man's dream.
exactly.
yeah.
Well,
Oh my God, West,
Yeah.
guys, I really plead with you. Please do not make me laugh too much tonight. I'm dying. I'm like sitting here like it hurts.
now let's. Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
No,
Just
see.
think sad thoughts. Think very sad
there's-
thoughts.
But
Oh,
yeah,
you-
my arm is missing.
Oh, I didn't notice Unicorn Kitty shirt tonight. Yeah, hold your right arm in and hold it to
I can't.
yeah, hold it
It
in tight.
hurts.
Oh.
I hear laughter is the best medicine. So
Not right now.
Yeah. Well,
Jeff, not right now. Not today.
well, Mrs. I thought of you and Anna because of y'all's musical background with this. You got all the
Yeah.
notes, you got the clef, and you're nothing but treble. All you do is bring us down. It's the staff meeting.
Yep.
So it's like
Yep.
cool. It's like I thought So that's kind of
Did
where we
you
got with the-
understand that joke, or did you just do it because it was music?
Okay, look, I may not be able to dance to your standard or sing to Anna's standards,
No,
but
I'm
I
just
do
asking
know
you.
music. I know
What you
music,
said.
a treble clef
Okay.
and a bass clef.
Okay, I
Yes,
just
and a
was
staff.
asking.
Yes, you
And
got
you
5
understand?
lines. Yeah, I
Okay,
understand.
yes,
I
but
understand
the
exactly
okay,
because
because
the bass clef is talking to treble, and the treble clef's talking to bass clef that you're just bringing us down like on bass, like when you go down low. Yeah, I believe me, I have been trained musically professionally. It didn't take well like my 4 years of Spanish, but I
Okay, I just
did-
because sometimes I'm going to admit that sometimes I put some memes out there in the morning
yeah.
that I don't necessarily get them,
Uh-huh.
but I know that my chat, especially if they're like gaming, something with like gaming, or we had International Game Master game. Let me enunciate that properly. Game Master memes. It was International Game Master Day.
Mhm.
And so I don't do game things with game masters like D&D or role playing games.
Right.
So a lot of the memes I didn't necessarily understand. So I hope they weren't bad, and my chat would tell me if they were. Because
You
I
know-
have a lot of people in my chat. They do role playing games.
They say Game Master now because it's spread across a lot of different genres.
Mhm.
But to me, it's always going to be Dungeon Master because
It
I'm a
used to
D&D
s-
guy at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I did learn that it started as Dungeon Master, and then when it got to
Mhm.
different, it's like you say, it became more. They changed it to Game Master.
Mhm. Well, I got one more meme. Well, I don't know if it's considered a meme or it's a picture, but I want to show it that Jess has sent. So let me get to that real quick, and we'll as my computer opens. But any of y'all, okay? Jeff, Mrs. I think you're a no on this. Jeff or Wes, do y'all watch anything with Starfleet or One Piece, the new animated, the new live action?
One
Not-
Piece, yes, not Starfleet.
Both.
Okay.
I have.
Or either.
yes.
Me neither.
Yes.
No.
You
I
need
have
it.
both. Watched both.
Yes, I think Anna. What do you call it? Starfeet, actually.
Starfleet.
Starfleet. So, but Jeff, any thoughts on One Piece though, and how have you taken that first season? Is it 2 seasons so far they've been through?
Is it the live action one? Or is
Yeah,
it-
the
Yeah.
live action.
Okay.
So I saw the anime during the pandemic, and I got up to speed as far as I could, and that is hundreds of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And after about 100 episodes, I was like, "This is the dumbest thing in the world. It's not getting better." And I was like, ready to turn it off and never open it up again. And I thought, I'll just do one more episode. And suddenly the whole concept got turned on its head. I was like, oh, this is a great story. And it just got better and better from there, to the point
Right.
where I'm like, it's one of the best cartoon anime series that has been on TV, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Can I ask you a question right there? How many episodes did you have to watch before you said, okay, it's not dumb anymore?
It was literally probably about close to 100.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just was curious.
Oh, the animated.
It was the pandemic. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I'm going to force myself to get through it, and
Mhm.
it took so long. I think they've made like 700, 800 episodes. I lost
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Anna? Did you start with the animated or did you start with the live action?
No, I started with the live action, and thanks to certain people in the community, they got me into the anime because I'm not a big anime person. I really am not. I grew up in the late 80s, 90s, so I'm more of like an Akira, like the early 90s kind of anime. So with this, I was like, yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, the live action came out, and I was like, okay, I can get on board with this. And then listening to some people that I trust and their opinions, people who watched 2,000 episodes of the anime, I was like, they're like, yeah, this is kind of cool. And I'm like, oh, I'm digging it. This is pretty good. Yeah. You know what? I have a crush on Sanji. Sanji, he's a guy who, Mrs. You would love him. Sanji, the character, he cooks. He's a cook.
And he's got that blonde hair too.
Loves to cook food, but he only, when he fights, he does not use his arms. He only fights with his legs. He kicks.
Oh, interesting.
By the way,
Yeah.
The lore behind
And
that is that
he
the
also
chef
always
in-
has a cigarette in his mouth. He's
So what's the lore
the lore
behind
of
it?
the lore of it is that because he's a chef, he's taught by his master, you're not supposed to dirty your hands. You're supposed to be a chef. You're supposed to make sure your hands are pristine and clean. So thus, if you're going to fight, use your feet.
yeah.
By the
That's
way, the
interesting.
live action adaptation has been really good.
Yeah.
Is it-
Yep. Yes, I did say Spanish earlier. I forgot I didn't have the chat up. That's why I've not been showing the chat. I'm sorry. But yes, I took 4 years of Spanish. And ¿Dónde está el baño? That's that's
Taco
what I-
Supreme. Taco Supreme.
Yeah. No.
I
Thank you.
took French, and I know how to say je ne déteste pas un bouguer glacier.
Yeah.
It's from Calvin and Hobbes. Don't,
Yes,
you hate it when,
yes.
don't you hate it when your boogers freeze?
Yes.
It was a comic strip, and we had to translate something, so that's what I translated.
Saucy's saying you should try Tegan Topa Gurren Lagann. Let me do this real quick.
So
Yep.
okay, I'm going to ask. I have not.
Let me
watched
say hi to
any-
Oliver Belmonte real quick.
Oh.
Oliver, we'll come to this question this in a minute, but go ahead, Mrs.
So I have not watched any of it. I know nothing about it at all.
You don't need to know anything about it. You can go into the live action, and I promise you will love it. I really think you will really, really like it.
Yeah, Sanji's kind of a hottie with the blonde hair.
Oh,
Well,
does he have abs?
No, he's well dressed. He's dressed.
No,
all the
but he has
time.
a
But if I
nice
can't-
he has a
If I
nice
can't see his
backside.
abs, I don't care. I'm just kidding.
He can twist his hair, kind of like
I'm
I
an
can.
ab. I'm an ab.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
I'm an
are.
ab. I like abs.
We were watching that.
They all have abs, Mrs.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No, I
Yeah,
like girls with high
I-
abs.
I've got a
like-
1-pack here.
I like the 12. What is it? The
Yeah.
6-pack.
Six-pack, yeah.
I
I
want a
tell you,
12-pack. No,
when we went to watch Marvels, that Korean actor that did the singing on that land. I mean, I will say
I
that
was
was very impressive.
so-
That's a guy you really liked.
but I was so upset with him in that because I have seen him in some other shows, and he is a fantastic actor, and they reduced him to that
Well,
crap.
I tell you what. Yeah,
Ugh.
I know. Well, I tell you what, I can appreciate abs because when I saw Henry Cavill one time, even I was like,
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's impressive,
We're gonna
Yeah.
get
"Yeah,
the
you
Henry
yeah,
Cavill
don't-
Anna now.
don't do the hand. Don't strain yourself tonight, Anna. It's not worth it. Folks, let's take Oliver's question. Then, if we want to talk about One Piece or Starfleet a little bit, we can do that a little bit because I've not seen either one. But I'm curious what y'all think. Oliver says, "Mr. Dadman, what's your favorite Chuck Norris heroic film?" Yes, we have lost a great American icon with that. Eye for Eye, Octagons, Code of Silence, Lone Wolf, McQuaid, Invasion USA, Missing in Action, or Delta Force. See, I think several of the first ones I've
he
not
missed
watched.
one. He missed the first one I ever watched. Good Guys Wear Black.
Oh, Invasion USA was my favorite one. I liked Invasion. It was just so hokey, and they kept coming out of nowhere. But I will tell you, the best movie I like with him in it, Dodgeball. Thank you, Chuck Norris. Thank you, Pete. Peter. Thank you, Peter. It's like thumbs up. It was like, God, Chuck. It's like, oh, and Ben Stiller's like, oh, fuck Chuck Norris, and it's like I love that movie, but
Well, Ben
But I-
Stiller can go sell his soda.
I know, but we're not worrying about him tonight, right, Wes? But I'd say Invasion USA. Jeff, do you have one of Chuck Norris's movies that jump out at you?
I gotta admit, I have actually never seen a Chuck Norris movie.
Wow.
I grew up in a John Wayne family.
Oh,
We focus on westerns.
yes.
Oh, look at this. Sasha has
Quiet
six-pack
Man.
abs under a layer of fat. Sasha. All right. Well, that's okay. What about you, Wes? I mean, I'm not
Oh,
familiar
Good Guys
with the
Wear
movie.
Black, man. Good Guys
What
Wear
was
Black.
that about? When was that?
Oh, that's the one where he does the flying kick right through the windshield of a car. That's a
Really?
famous. That's a famous scene
I've
from
not
the
seen that.
trailer.
Well,
Oh
we'll
man,
have well,
That's
you
in
know
the
what? One
70s.
night,
in the 70s.
well, we'll have to do something where we do a watch party again and have it on your channel, or if we can hoodwink Anna to do it, and when when you just sit together and have some people and watch this thing, that sounds like a great one.
Why me?
Because we just love having you around, Anna. And
Why?
and
Because I like to kick people.
yes, that, and you laugh, and you're funny when you laugh.
Oh my god, it hurts.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
No.
you say you like to kick people, and you
Yeah.
also like Sanji. I'm seeing
Yeah.
a comparison
Yeah,
here.
right.
And blonde hair too. Mrs., what about you with the Chuck Norris movies? Any that jump
I
out?
like that. Was it Walker, Texas Ranger? I like the TV show.
Oh, the TV
Yes.
show.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I grew
Did-
up with that. That
you
was
know-
in
I honestly do not
that was
remember-
1988, right?
I don't know.
1988.
I don't remember the movies,
No,
You
that
know how
was
I
nine-
am,
no,
but
that
I
was
do like
later
Walker
than that.
Toby Maguire was in that series apparently.
Huh?
Yes, I
Really?
saw
I
that
love it.
today. Because I saw Clarence Gilliard was in it. He's passed away. That whole thing about the things on Twitter now about people dying and where are they now, and they have the angels coming up and all the AI. They actually saw that Toby Maguire was like a teenager in that series.
Did you
Hmm.
know that there's actually a cartoon, Chuck Norris cartoon?
Yeah.
I found it.
Oh wow, you did. Are you
Yeah.
going to play that for one of your Saturday morning shows or another thing?
Well, I have to see how many episodes. I might do just like there'll be a couple weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I found it. And I went, oh my gosh, there's a Chuck Norris cartoon.
So okay, well, Anna, what about you? Would you agree with the missus, or is there any other Chuck Norris?
Yeah, it's definitely Walker, Texas Ranger. That's what I grew up with. I don't remember any of the storylines. I just remember him kicking things. That's it.
Yeah, kicking things all the time. Well,
But
let me
I
see.
also remembered
Yeah.
that he was like growing up like later in life when I went more into journalism. When we were reporting on things, he was always very consistent with his views and things. He never kind of wavered when I remember there were times when people were going after him from the left or the other side, whatever, and he was always very consistent, and he kind of lost roles here and there, and Hollywood put a scarlet letter on him, and he kind of just went away. But he was always very active. Like, he would do op-eds for certain magazines or newspapers. He would appear on certain shows, and I don't know. I think that's really cool that he always never wavered from his morals and his values.
Well, that's especially seeing that this day and age, and how actors can get blackballed with different roles, stories, and things like that.
Yeah.
And about somebody to stand behind their convictions and
Just being
just,
honest
be
too,
consistent, not to bow into public
exactly, like
pressure, and
consistent, not like being like, oh well, we're gonna give you this amount of money, right? And you're like, because he from what I remember, was offered so many different jobs, and he's like, I'm not gonna play some idiot. Like, I'm always gonna be like consistent in the kind of characters I play, and I don't care the amount of money you're going to give me. So that kind of moral character in the person is very commendable.
Mrs., I'm buffering.
Okay.
taking a potty break, taking a coffee break again.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm buffering a little bit. Yeah, can you not hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. I could hear you the whole time.
Okay, well, thank you. Sorry about that. But good points, Anna, there. I didn't know my thing stopped bleep, bleep, bleep flashing. So I apologize if I talked over you, Anna. But yeah, it's really interesting because looking at the cast that was in the show many years ago, Chuck Norris, of course, Clarence Gilliard Jr. was also one of the cast members here, who I remember. We remember it was Conrad McMasters from Matlock. The original Matlock, This is my computer is starting to slow, so you may have to take over at some point.
Okay.
But Chuck Norris, of course, Clarence Gilliard Jr., who also remember the original Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Yep.
Die
Who
Hard,
was
Die
that?
Hard for sure.
Oh, Clarence.
Clarence Gilliard Jr., yeah, he played the glass dirty
It's
guy.
so interesting to see that all of the action heroes like from back in the day. I don't know who's echoing. Is that me? Somebody's echoing. Maybe it's you.
It could be me at this. It could be me.
Yeah,
go
of
ahead.
course it's you. Blame Deadman always.
Exactly.
But it's so interesting to see all the what is the concept of an action hero? I think Chuck Norris embodies that concept, just like Stallone, just like Arnie does, just like Kurt Russell, just like Bruce Willis. In this day and age, who do we have? We have these Timothy Chalamet and freaking who else? These little.
It's like boys compared to men,
Yeah, and the only ones that we have Tom Cruise left, I guess, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Who else do we have left, Mrs.? We have, I don't know. Who else? I guess Alan Ritchson with his new War Machine.
Yeah.
He's a really, I mean, he was really good in that. That film
I-
was really good. War Machine
Yeah,
that
I
came
like
out
Rich.
a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
It was like he pushed himself. Chris Hemsworth, I guess.
Oh yeah, Liam Hemsworth too.
No,
not Liam, no.
we don't like Liam
Wait,
Hemsworth.
wait. Liam Hemsworth is Thor. Then who was Pennywise?
Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, fine. Okay, I remember now. So
Pennywise is Bill Skarsgård.
Bart
Skarsgård.
Sorry about that. I got all kinds of names
Yeah,
messed up. Well, Wes, what do you think about Mrs. or West or Jeff? To Anna's point, what
we don't have really good action heroes, do we?
are the younger generation? Who are some good action heroes? See, Richard was good in the Reacher series, Jack Reacher. I thought
Chris
he was
Evans.
more of a believer.
Chris Evans and Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Keanu
John Wick.
Reeves.
John Wick. Have you ever seen him in John Wick though?
Yes, he's good in John, but is he? I mean, he's just going around. He's wearing like a bulletproof vest and shooting people and doing some.
Yes,
like,
that's America, baby.
Well, let me show you something about America. Downtown inner cities. Jess had shared this earlier about the drunk rat. This rat's got his bottle of Hennessy right here, right in your downtown areas.
Oh,
Well, that poor rat's down on his luck.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it had to be Hennessy. So
It could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be Imperial.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But
what I think,
go
Damon, what I
ahead.
think was
Yeah.
causing the echo was
Mhm.
whenever you put a screen up,
yeah,
it's getting feedback on that because I muted it
okay,
and the echo seemed to go away.
okay, good, okay, got you.
Just
But
letting you know if it happens again.
okay, well, Anna's put out there about like Arnold, the old guard guys, as action heroes. They made some of the Expendable movies were like 30 expendable people. They even added in Ronda Rousey, people like that. But the younger ones, who would be the next generation of true action heroes like what we had with Stallone and that generation?
But that
Jason Statham though, or is he? You consider?
No,
him
he's passed already. That was like
Okay.
the 90s and early 2000s, right? So
You're not going to
well,
see a whole lot, unfortunately.
I don't know,
so-
West. I don't know. He is kind of an action hero, but the films he makes are so stupid.
the Meg,
The Meg 2, Jason what is it? Beekeeper.
Yeah.
wasn't he in the what is it, the Transporter series though?
Transporter, plumber, firefighter.
Jeez.
Well,
Whatever.
the women love the firefighters with the abs. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but who is a good like a young action hero? Because all
Mulvaney.
these guys that we see, and this is a question to Jeff, because I know you like your cinema.
You're not going to
Who
find
do
a
you
whole
see?
lot of
Because I see
really good
like
options.
Jacob Elordi that everybody is praising. I see him as like this like soy boy, like romantic Robert Patterns or Timothy Chalamet, or like they're all just so like I don't. They're like
So
ugh.
So years ago, there was a memo that Hollywood latched onto, and they decided that men who were strong-willed and muscular were no longer acceptable. And so you're going to see a kind of a dry period of where you're not going to see a whole lot of good male actors for a while. There's going to be a couple, but you're not going to see a ton of them coming up right now. First off, because a lot of the actors don't make the wages that they used to, and so a lot of men are not getting into it, and those that do usually have some reason to go that path because they are running from something. Most people that become actors, well, 99% of people who become famous actors have something that is haunting them, which is how they became famous to begin with, because they got very good at putting on a character. if they don't have that, then they're probably too sensible to want to go to Hollywood. So Hollywood has to seek these people out earlier and has to make sure to not destroy them, so that way they have a chance to continue to lean into their masculine nature, because otherwise everything's going to feel just fake moving forward. Right now you have the wussy boys that are in charge, and you're not going to see that change for probably another 10 years.
Yeah. Now, Mrs., do you have any thoughts on this with these actors? Oliver
Well,
said, go ahead. Go ahead.
what did he say?
Oliver's saying Scott Adkins, I'm not familiar with him, but is an underrated action hero. He executes martial arts, punches and kicks moves with extreme precision.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I do not watch a lot of the current movies because they're crap. So I watch a lot of old stuff. So, you know, my action heroes are a lot of martial artists. So that are,
Yeah.
either,
So up
they're
here
not
in
here
Alaska,
with us or.
we have a fledgling movie industry that has some years done better, and most years it's just trash. But there was a guy up here who was trying to make epics, and he exercised a lot, and he made sure that he would fit the role of kind of a hero, and decided to make a movie about himself. And it was so utterly bad. It didn't do anything, thankfully. The movie crashed and burned. But the thing was that a lot of these guys also don't go to Hollywood. They're trying to go off and do their own stuff. I'm to blame for doing some of that myself. But this guy was like the definition of a muscular sort of man's man sort of fella. And he just wasted it on his own glory project.
Mm.
Well, I'm looking and, take the site for what it's worth. Some people hate it. Some people do. Because I was trying to see, what do they, action heroes, So they listed the top 20 action hero actors. Now this is IMDb. Like I say, take it for however you want to. Some people hate it. Some people don't. But they say the number one is, and you'll see these are all, most of these are older actors. So that, like you say, they don't have the, there aren't really a lot here. Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham,
Yep.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Yes.
Vin Diesel,
Yep.
Dwayne Johnson.
Mm.
They put Scott Adkins, Hugh Jackman.
Mm.
Now this one, I'm like
yeah.
Matt Damon. I guess Matt Damon.
Mm.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
But see, these are Mark Wahlberg,
Mm.
Bruce Willis,
Yep.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren,
Yep.
Jet Li,
Yep.
Mhm.
Bruce Lee,
Yep.
Liam Neeson, Christian
Mhm.
Bell,
Yep.
Tom
Mm.
Cruise,
Yep.
Mm.
Brad Pitt,
Yep.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage, and
No.
Mel Gibson.
No. Screw that guy.
No, I know. I'm just telling you what's on here.
Yeah.
And then and these are the bottom ones now. And Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Those are the top
By
20
the-
that they say.
Mel
Oh,
Gibson
that's-
for
Oh,
sure.
no,
Oh my
no.
god. Come on.
Well,
By the way,
that list leaves off the greatest man of all time, the greatest, Ray Park. He never died.
By the way,
He never died.
Gap After Dark said
Yeah.
goodnight. And I thought you were going to say the greatest man around is Mark D with a C, because he's here now with us.
Hey, Mark.
Mr. Mark!
Hey, well, I owe you $5 now, Dad, man. Thank you for
Exactly.
saying that.
Well, we're on action heroes right now a little bit and stuff. We had actually
Good
kind of
timing.
thrown we threw it out a little bit for Starfleet, but no takers on that. At our One Piece, you've been talking about both on your shows lately, haven't you?
Yeah, my wife made me finish watching One Piece
Good
tonight,
night,
so I
Dave.
couldn't be here earlier. Good
yeah.
night, Dave. Yeah.
Good night.
No, we had been in the city during the day, so I sent you
Okay,
some
hold on,
fun
Mark.
food
Mark,
pic-
one
Yep,
thing- one
go for
thing,
it. Go for it.
Sashi, I have nothing against Ray Park. I met him in person. He's a great guy, great actor, great stuntman. No, he is not Darth Maul. That's
Oh
it.
my God.
So, that's
He's twice as good as Darth Maul.
Exactly.
He's got two halves left.
Yes,
He's
Darth
not
Maul's
half
only
the
half
man.
the man he is.
Yeah. But Mark, with those two shows, you want to take. I know Anna has watched some. Jeff has watched One Piece. Wes is Starfleet. Me and the missus are kind of like out on edge. But which
Sorry.
uh,
Oh, no, you're calling it. I started calling
Starfleet
it
Academy.
yeah, she's called it Starfleet. But Mark, I mean, we had dancing Klingons, and I'm going to use my new intro that Anna made as the
and
outro
vomit
tonight.
glitter. We
Yeah.
had vomit glitter. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember? We've even got dancing Klingons in our new
Then
outro.
we
But
had
I mean,
theater class too. Don't
Awesome.
forget. Yeah. Hmm.
oh, but Mark, is Starfleet like dancing Klingon bad, or is it just?
It's really bad. It's just a total miss. I mean, some of the story elements are okay if they had better writers and could have rounded out the plots a little bit better. But they tried too much to shoehorn messages in where when you watch a show, you should be able to interpret it a lot of different ways. It shouldn't be so heavy-handed. And making a Klingon not a typical Klingon. I'll just refrain from certain language, but it's just like it's too predictable. It's like, let's do something different or exciting or do something with science fiction.
I
And,
would go
just-
beyond that, Mark. I'm so sorry. I disagree with you. I think it's not predictable because it's Kurtzman. I think it is very predictable, and it is the worst thing that I have ever seen in my life watching a show. And when I watch it, like maybe the first 2 episodes, I could be like on board. Like this is some kind of like high school whatever stupid ass thing, but then it gets so stupid when it comes to the science, the way that the physics works. Everything is just not I can't it's not understandable. Like there's no logic.
they're not consistent.
behind it.
Well, they're not consistent
There's
with their
no
world. Yeah.
consistency with the plot lines. There's the characters do not. It's so dumb. It's literally Star Trek is about consistency and being logically, scientifically intelligent. This is the opposite.
Oh no, it's
Like,
terrible.
if
But
yeah, like if you're a fan of Star Trek, you want to go into the sci-fi of things. This is going into you had a lobotomy.
yeah, it's just trying to do. Yeah, and you're right. Actually, that when you make a great point. Yeah, it is. If coming from Kurtzman, it is predictable. But yeah, they just don't know how to write and give us good sci-fi. And for example, the mines that they were News Bracca was laying around the whole Federation. I asked Grok to calculate how many
I
mines.
actually
it
was
would
telling Dadman that. I think I had a fit. Remember, Dadman, I was telling you, I was like, how the freaking hell did he put a whole bunch of Omega mines all around the whole
Yep. Yep. The whole
Yeah,
galaxy. Yeah, the whole galaxy.
And
Yeah,
I said, dude, like, I think I just lost a brain cell. I don't think I can go
Yeah.
on the stream in 3 hours. I think I cannot talk. I think I'm brain dead
Well,
listening to this shit.
I
It's
will
so
tell. Yeah.
dumb.
And I saw many tweets about that mine episode with all the mines, the planetary mines. It's like what the laws of physics, Jeff? I know you like physics and stuff like that. I'm sure you may not have watched the show, but could you imagine the whole universe being mined where nobody could move around? It's
Okay, it's
how many
not the whole universe.
oh, okay.
Well, you also have to remember
But
distances in
it
space.
does. Somebody actually, who was it? Greg, something on YouTube. One of the Nerdrotics dudes actually went out there and calculated. It would take 1.5 billion years to actually put a whole like dome over the whole.
Jeff, what do you think?
this guy did this in like what 6 weeks, and he's
Yeah.
what, just some pirate with
Arg!
full of ships.
Yeah, now we got pirates and Star Trek. What do you think, Jeff? How about, I mean, taking 6 weeks to lay whatever many minds around? I mean,
Well, I was like having logic in a story.
Yeah.
And when you break logic, it's kind of similar to as if someone said, you know what, this story needs to really make things exciting. Palpatine somehow returned. It's that sort of logic of where you take you're just throwing it out there because it's
yeah,
you don't know what else to do. We're
Correct.
going to mine the entire galaxy. That's impossible when you understand the distances that would be involved. But if you're a good writer, you could have said that you have not mines, but a series of turrets that were set up around the galaxy. That can cover a much larger space, and so people can't move because the turrets would detect and immediately eliminate.
Right.
You can have that as part of your lore if you went that direction.
right. And folks, Jeff and I talked about the destruction of storytelling last month. We're trying to get that set up for early April so we can do a second follow up on that where we're talking more specifically about Star Trek, Star Wars. I mean, because like you talked about the death of storytelling, and you just said good writers. Is Hollywood just devoid of good writers?
Okay, but when the writers actually
Yeah.
come out and say, we are not interested in canonic lore, we're here to promote, we want to destroy the canonic things and we want to promote our own things, then can we criticize that? Or do we just like, why are we watching this then? It's like taking the skin of something, putting it on something else, and like saying like we're just going to do our own thing.
Well, it's
And
like
then-
with
Well,
Star-
I think
Go
one
ahead.
of the big problems is that it starts in the schools, in the colleges, and they're not teaching how to write. They're not teaching creativity. They're you follow whatever, and they don't encourage creativity a lot now. So they get out, and so what do? They're taught to, you're going to give them what they want. What do the producers want? And they want this crap. They're not creative. They're money people. So they want things that they think you can make money. They're not trained to, for the most part, to be creative. And if they were creative, it gets beaten out of them if they
Right.
continue with school. So you got a generation of people that don't know how to write.
Right.
They
Two
don't know
things,
how
yeah.
to be creative.
Right. Two things that have come to mind with that comment. One, our oldest kid told me, Mrs., that like, Dad, they don't teach kids how to think or whatever anymore in college. They're taught to a test or taught to produce what somebody wants to hear. Secondly, and I've experienced this even with an IT guy, they run to ChatGPT and have AI just produce stuff. Like we got audit report writings and somebody runs to that and it's like, it's not right. It's missing the spunk of whatever the heart of the issue is. And I could not imagine it being creative writing. I mean, hell, we can make some great funny images, but in terms of making,
I think in this case, whether it's a franchise like Star Wars or Star Trek or Dune or whatever, you really need to study this. You really need to take the time to understand, read the books, watch the shows, talk to you really need to study. You can't just go in there in the studio and you have only like a couple of months to produce a show.
Yeah.
And that is the point. Like, it's become so commercialized.
Right.
Whereas before, people used to put so much effort into actually respecting the source material, actually building that kind of like learning.
Well, it's funny that
Taking
you
the
would think
time your brain needs to work when you
Right.
read a book.
But
Your brain, when you take notes, when you go to the library, when you actually
Well, look at it,
hear-
a lot of books that you say your brain needs to work. These books are so dumbed down for kids. I mean, they don't have, the books used to have a vocabulary. I'm going to throw a number out. It might be wrong, but I'm going to do it as a comparison. Let's say I had a 3,000 word vocabulary in this book. You get a book now, it's got 500 words,
Mhm.
or some, because God forbid if a kid has to read a 3-syllable word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they dumb down everything so people don't know how to read. Their brains don't develop because it's hard. I tell you, pick up a book from the 1800s that's for a kid, or the 1900s. Now it's for a child, not an adult book, but a child's book. And you read it, and your brain, if you're not used to it, your brain's going, oh man, it starts to hurt. And you have to retrain your brain to be able to read complex sentences, the
Yes.
vocabulary, everything. And so we have
Exactly.
generations that don't have that. They don't have critical
Exactly.
thinking.
That's why we had when I was growing up, we had to go and actually deconstruct like Shakespeare, and actually in class read it to be able to understand how poetry works, how everything works and it was such a lovely experience. Now today you just you put it in Chat GPT.
Mhm.
You don't
Yeah.
you're not even sitting in class anymore. Everything is on Zoom, online, all the classes or whatever. Nobody is interacting with each other. There's none of this, and yeah, it's become so
Anyone-
different.
Anyone remember diagramming sentences in English class?
Oh,
They don't do
gosh.
that anymore. Yep.
I hated
No,
that.
I made my kid diagram sentences.
Oh God, I'm glad you weren't my teacher. I hated that. Jeff, I think you had something to say.
diagramming sentences.
You can't teach storytelling. I used to think that was the case, that you could teach it. I no longer believe that. And for those of you who missed the discussion that Dad Man and I had about storytelling, we're going to actually explore this a little bit more with the next one. But you have to have life experiences to make good stories. And the reason why is because you can study about how to write a good character, how to get a compelling plot line. It's not about that. If that was the case, well, then you're just going to be recycling the same old stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
a good story comes out is when you've captured something that nobody's seen before. And you find that
Hemingway.
by living life.
That's what I was about to say. Marty would say Hemingway, Old Man and the Sea, Green Hills of Africa, because his World War I experiences really formed the basis of his writing and his world experiences. Yes,
But-
Mrs.
Jeff, do you think though, even though if someone has those experiences, that it can, for want of a better phrase, be just beaten out of them with education?
If you
I
are
kept for want of a
traveling and
better word.
having life experiences, that's something that people can't beat out of you. That is where your mind gets opened up in a very unique way. If I want to, let me give an example. There is a medieval story I really want to write, but I even though I lived in Europe for many years, went to countless castles, got to study the history, there's still something about this story that I cannot figure out. And because of that, if I just wrote it and published it, it would have maybe been interesting, but it wouldn't have been great. Versus, I spent a lot of time in the sciences. Maybe it doesn't seem like that, but I do spend a lot of time studying it and working with people in the field of science. I put pen to paper about a sci-fi story that uses legitimate science and trying to give theories and whatnot and weaving that into adventure, and that just flowed onto the page easily, no effort whatsoever. that was because my life experiences have primarily in my adult life been about that. If I really wanted to write the medieval story, I would do about 6 months traveling through the countryside of Europe to try and capture that life experience enough to where writing about it becomes easy. So anyway, that is how
Okay,
you
interesting.
make
Thank
a
you.
good writer. Life experiences.
Absolutely. So, but I again, like you said, experiences. Sometimes they often form the basis. Even Lucas, when he created the Star Wars universe, a lot of it was based in real life experiences, events, and stuff like that. It was not a social commentary, and it was not meant to be like what we've seen has happened in Star Wars and Star Trek in recent
Yeah,
years.
like
But-
Chewbacca was based on his Alaskan Malamutes.
Yeah, and,
Dog.
and yeah, and I'm gonna tell you that the whole thing was there. And Mark, I mean, with Trek, I mean Roddenberry. What was the basis of his forming of the Trek universe?
Well, he loved westerns. I think his World War II experience. He was, I
Yeah.
believe, he was a pilot, and or was he pilot or navigator? Okay, I know he was on.
He was
you
a
know,
I think he was on a
military man.
B-17.
Yeah.
B-17, right? Yeah.
Oh man,
So I
Yeah.
think that experience shaped a lot of writers from that generation. Those experiences, and a lot of those guys, I found out later that were in the military that I knew growing up, and they would never say they were in the military,
Right.
never talked about it. Next door neighbor to my grandmother was on the invasion of Normandy, and
Mhm.
you'd never would have guessed it in a million years. He talked and acted more like Mr. Rogers, which is not a bad thing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers is awesome, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I've had those kind of guts, and hopefully I would if faced with something like that. But I think those real world experiences really shaped a lot of what they saw, and they knew classical literature. They were taught the classics, and they knew the art of storytelling and the hero's
Yeah.
journey. Versus like a Ray, when I was watching the Force Awakens for the first time, I was trying to see what I'm like, what body? I'm thinking to myself, like, what body parts is Ray gonna lose in this fight with Kylo Ren? I'm like, was he gonna? Well, they can't not gonna cut off her arm because that's too similar to Luke. I'm like, maybe she lose a leg or a foot or lose an
ear.
eye or something.
Okay.
Something. I'm like,
Yep.
she's going to lose some body parts.
Yep.
And then she wins
Exactly.
the fight against Kylo Ren, who's been training
Mhm.
for years. I mean, not that Ray, as a scavenger, wouldn't have some fighting skills, but
No.
she
Yeah.
shouldn't have been able to beat him that first.
Well,
that
she
first
shouldn't have
fight.
been able to fly the Millennium Falcon without any training, for somebody
Yeah.
that hadn't been off planet. By the way, Mrs., I think you need to go. I mean, we got
Yes,
a little bit more time, but I know you got things to do and you're tired.
Yeah.
But would you
Yeah,
like to
she's
stay?
sick of you now. Just
No,
kidding,
no.
Batman.
Or
Yeah.
potty.
kidding.
She mocked the crap out of me earlier. So, but would you like to tell everybody what do you have tomorrow and what's the next week look like?
Tomorrow at 3:00, we're going to be watching some retro TV. We'll have Due South and Ellery Queen. So some very good storytelling there, if I do say so myself. Let's get that good segue there. On Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do my morning show. Monday, we'll have some anime. Tuesday, I'll be building the Chichen Itza. I think that's how you pronounce it. Landmark. Wednesday. What do I do Wednesday? Wednesday, I'll be with Atwood after my show, and then 8:00 will be with Dadman, and then Thursday at 5 I'll do some gaming. So that's the beginning of my week.
Yep, exactly. And of course, that will be our last. This is our last Squirrel Stream on Saturday for a couple weeks. We will be a couple weeks off on Wednesday night because we're going camping the next week, right?
Yep, we're
Nice.
leaving Saturday to go camping, and we'll have a drive stream next Saturday
Yeah.
morning, and then we'll have a drive stream on Easter Sunday. We'll be driving back on the 5th of April. So.
Yep.
And I'm not scheduling any streams. I'm actually going to take a break, and just really try to
Yeah.
recharge.
I might steal your computer every once in a while and do a random stream from the campground, but but anything will be random. So,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, Mark, actually, can you bring that clip up and have it so I can share screen? That'd be easier
Yeah,
than
yeah,
trying to to my computer.
yeah. If you want to, I will. But if you want, also, you feel free to download it. Anyone on the
Yeah,
panel,
I
if
will
they
too
wanna
later.
have-
But yes, okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right, Mrs.
all-
Thank you. Go, Mrs. Go rest. I'll be a little bit longer, and thank you for coming on tonight and enjoying the stream
Welcome.
with us.
You're
And
welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being
Thank
here.
you, Mrs.
Take care.
See you later,
Mm.
Mrs.
Yes,
get you some rest.
it was
Yes.
it was a
Bye.
pleasure.
Yes. Thank you for being here.
Okay, thanks, everybody. Bye, sirs.
Bye.
Bye. All right. All right. And there's the link. Of course, there's Alaska Jeff's link too. Also. All right. Let's catch up in the chat real quick because I have been off for that a little bit, and then we'll do a few things. Y'all can hit these comments as y'all want. Great. Coffee break. All right, there we go. I can't say. Sashi says I can't say Starfleet 90210 is the worst show I've watched because I didn't watch it. Oh, there you go.
Watched all of it. I
Yeah.
watched all of it, and I have to say, I do not understand why Kurtzman at the Saturn. What was it? The Saturn Awards?
Yeah, he was at the Saturn Awards. Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
accepted an award on behalf of Star Trek in general, so not for Starfleet Academy, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
overall, like what? No,
Yeah.
get out of here. No, nope.
Yep. All right. Mr. Angel said, Starfleet Academy, dear God, I lack words to describe how much I hate it. My brain goes with, did I just watch it? Star Trek High School, the musical. Well, hey, listen, on Lame New Worlds, they had the Dancing Klingon musical episode.
yeah.
That was
No,
bad.
but that's not even that bad.
Oh,
compared
gosh.
to-
Wow. This
Made that
Starfleet
look
must be
good.
really bad. Yeah. Must be really, really bad. If it's not a ring of minds, it should be a moving globe. The sheer amount
Okay,
of minds.
when you are trying to deconstruct a very good concept and you are trying to deconstruct it on purpose and you're actually saying to to everybody, like, we are not trying to appeal to the people who like Star Trek, because I don't really care about Star Wars. I'm more of a Trekkie. But we don't like you, Trekkies. We are going to deconstruct everything that you like and make something completely different and we don't care. We don't care. If you like it, don't like it. It's like, why? For what reason?
I can
Mhm.
actually tell you why.
Okay.
We hinted at this during the stream, but we didn't quite go down this path. There is actually something was said by communists in Russia when they were saying about how you control a population. And one of the things you have to do is you have to destroy the memory of the old in order to basically force them to accept the new world that you're going to present to them. And Mao decided to do the same thing in China. Well, over in Hollywood, there was a big push during the or especially around the early to mid 1900s to really insert a lot of communist propaganda. Well, that is kind of researched in recent years. And so a lot of people have this idea that in order to force you to create something new, you have to destroy the old in order to force people to either accept the new thing that you're going to present to them or to just abandon it altogether.
Mhm. Well, it worked in Star Wars case because I've pretty much given up all of Star Wars. They got Grogu and all. I don't care about that movie. It's not Star Wars because they destroyed the whole universe to me. And whatever the methodology was, whether it's whatever it was the intent was to destroy. Like he said, even in the movie, destroy. What is it? Destroy the past, burn it if you have to, kill it if you
Yeah.
have to. And it's like, I mean, this flat out intent, and it's like, so because what I'm seeing in Star Wars is not Star Wars. Like, I guess you Star Trek fans that know your Star Trek, it's not Star Trek, because they successfully neutered it or made it become something that it wasn't. Angel. So, and I guess Mr. Angel said, Kurtzman obsessed on the word sonar. And Mark has a link
Sonar
to
in
the number.
space.
Mark has a link to the number of months to blockade the Federation. Wow. That is
Yeah,
interesting.
Grok
So,
does all the calculations. It's amazing, and it knows how many worlds are in the Federation. You tell it, and the way you can converse with it is
yeah.
it's amazing. You tell you, and you keep changing the distance. I'm like, well, they're like, if it's 1 AU, it's not feasible. The number's too big, and then like, well, it'd have to be like 10 light years apart. Might be feasible, but it would take, but it gives you all the calculations.
Yep.
And
Yep.
well, if they were
That's pretty
smart
cool.
writers, what they would have done too is do something like what Jeff was saying. Or I thought like put like one mine, like hide a couple of mines that are have cloaking technology in the solar
Because
system.
they
So if you went
Jeff,
went by, it would blow up.
They don't care about that. They care more about the identity politics. And
Yeah.
Kurtzman actually said, we don't care about the idea of Star Trek. We care about including the, the identity things.
Putting Klingons in
And so
dresses.
that was their, like, no, why?
And they were attacking the fans over that too. Today, the actor was going after fans.
The
calling
same
them all
thing
kinds
happened
of
in Star Wars.
stuff,
Ryan
yeah.
Johnson went after Star Wars fans after Last Jedi. Your Snoke theory
Yeah.
sucks, which is so horrible. He went after the fans. He destroyed it with Last Jedi. Yet I watched a movie, one of the Knives Out movies. It's a darn good, funny movie. There's no need to attack the fans. There was no need to rewrite the whole Star Wars universe and make Uncle Luke, make Luke an old rabbit hermit. And I just, why?
It's
But I think
cultural
Anna's
vandalism. That's what it
right.
is.
I think what you're saying, like Anna, it's cultural. It's promote woke points, liberal, all these different ideas to destroy. And they're willing to destroy the past.
But they're getting the money. They're still getting the money, but they're not making them. They're getting the money to make
But-
it, but they're not actually
making profit.
getting it. So that is very strange to me from a corporate perspective.
Yeah.
Any business would be sitting there, any businessman, because all of this is corporations. They're sitting there and they're like, we want to make money, right?
Yeah.
And they're seeing this and they're like, nobody is watching this shit.
Yeah.
So
Dad, man, if you want to
Kurtzman
share my
tried-
screen. Sorry, Anna.
Okay, let me go ahead, Anna. Finish your thought, please.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Kurtzman track is pretty much done, I think. I hope. I don't know, but I think we're getting into a new age of where the corporations are starting to understand, but at the same time, the corporations are not just us, the viewers. It's politically pushed things that we have as the audience. Nothing to we cannot dictate to the corporation. So whoever is in power. So lately, like on Netflix, some of the stuff that they've been putting out has been really bizarre. It's very masculine, like dudes going out. It's like, what? Like with War Machine again, with Alan Ritchson, who played Reacher, and he had some very interesting things to say. But War Machine, Dad Man, you and I watched it, and it was just like a really great, like just adrenaline, masculine driven like show. It had no politics. Give us more of that, like that action here. People want that. People want to see that. But also, do we want to see that in the cinema? Because now, what's in the cinema? It's Ryan Gosling with Hail Mary, and everybody is praising that. And it's supposed to be
Yeah.
really good, and I am looking forward to watching it. But again, it's like we need that kind of masculine driven storytelling where a guy is just like a man and not Timothy Chalamet. Sorry.
Right. He's a good actor, but he's not what you consider big, tough
I don't think
action.
he's a good actor.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
don't? Even in
Yeah.
Willy Wonka? Or did you watch that one?
No, I don't think he's a good actor.
Okay.
No.
Oh, all right. Tell us how you think. Tell us what you really think. That's okay. That's
No,
what we
I don't
want
think-
here.
I
We
don't think
want
he's a good actor.
we want all opinions, and we want to hear
Tom
what
Holland.
everybody has to
Tom Holland. Even though he's my homie, Tom Holland is not a good actor. Nope.
All right. Jeff West, any other thoughts on hey, it's Sam. Hey, Sam. Hey,
Hey,
welcome. Good to see you. I do want to say this real quick because Mark, you talked about the B-17 experience with Roddenberry. On Sam's channel, there's a 2-part interview with the missus that Sam did, and I was with them too, where when Sam interviewed my mother-in-law was a great thing, a female that served in the Korean War era, and she had a cousin that was a World War II, was in a bomber crew, a B-17 bomber crew that got shot down. The story is amazing, tragic, including he survived and he came back, 2 of the other crew, but listen to the interview over there on Sam's channel, and it really touches your heart and really some stuff we did not know. So thank you, Sam, for that. And I appreciate you and what you did. And of course, I'm working with Sam. I'm going to work with Sam on something with my family coming up. But Mark, when you talked about the B-17 crew, that's apparently what happened in the family. They didn't talk about the stuff in it. When they come back,
Yeah.
they didn't talk about it. And I see like Roddenberry comes back, not really want to talk about it, but I guess those actions did kind of influence his universe though. And it's interesting how you can write about stuff.
The whole point of Star Trek
Mhm.
is to question things, is to explore things, is to understand other perspectives and give the audience the questions like through the characters. That is good storytelling. When the audience actually sits there and thinks, hey, is this the right thing to do? Or is that like, what is the crew doing? Is Captain Kirk actually doing the right thing? Or
Yeah.
is Spock being a little bit more logical about doing something? That is good storytelling to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Mark, yeah. Go ahead, Mark. You can follow up
No,
on
just
that.
100%. Yeah, Roddenberry kind of viewed it as wagon train to the stars. Those, and if you read his show Bible that he set up all the characters, that's what gets you is when they, as Anna was saying, they don't follow the canon of the story and they just disregard what happened, like the Gorn and Strange New Worms. It's not the really Gorn; they just made them some crazy alien species, xenomorphs, and
Oh,
the
geez.
Gorn. The kicker in the episode Arena is, you think the Gorn are these Godzilla lizard monsters, that are brainless creatures, but no, they've actually incredibly intelligent. They've developed warp drive, and as Kirk says, well, maybe we're encroaching into their territory. Then not that they should have attacked the base and killed everyone, but there's an intelligence there. And they completely get rid of that and just turn them into the monster of the week. And instead of just making a whole new monster, they've got to, sully what was special about the Gorn was, they were a highly intelligent species. They were not, these brainless chest bursters. So
Right.
That's a typical example. But
Okay.
it's sad what they did to that show because, most
Yeah.
people don't consider any real Star Trek after 2005 with
Yep. Everything after 2005 is just the fill.
Exactly. And I will tell you this though. We don't have Mark's link out there. At least I didn't start. But hey, I tell you,
that's
Sunday
okay.
nights. No, but the thing is, folks, if you want real Star Trek talking, join Mark D with C. Usually anywhere between 10 11:35, depending on when he gets home and stuff. On Sunday nights for Sunday Night Geekery, there's Star Trek, a lot, all about it. And I tell you, apparently you're touching One Piece these days too. So, go check out.
Phrasing, Dad, man, phrasing.
It's midnight, West Kegel. I got a
late.
youngster
It's
that
late.
wants to go to the Waffle House now, and I can't say no because I'm
There
going
you go.
Waffle
Yeah.
House.
I'm going to go get some hash browns.
Just
Maybe
stay
I'll
out of
get some-
trouble.
Well, I know I could start trouble by bringing up biscuits and gravy, but I'm not going to do that
Oh.
for Anna.
I had some
But-
really good eggs today.
Oh God, Mark, goodbye. I mean, with the eggs. Anyway.
nice runny eggs, yeah.
Eggs. Yes.
Nicely fried. Nicely fried.
Now, Jeff, when you were down south here, did you get any biscuits and gravy?
I've sampled them before. I was not really a fan of the gravy they were using.
It's
Thank
sausage. It's sausage with white gravy. It's meant to be peppery and
Please.
sausagey.
Dad, man.
Sausage
Wait.
uses a
no.
type. Yeah, sausage uses a type of spice that it just like doesn't mix well
Okay.
with me.
Exactly.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, I keep hearing it's a bechamel sauce. I don't care if it's bechamel, bechamel.
I don't get it's
It's
not.
like-
But can you please stop talking about your gravy?
I'm sorry,
You know what?
yeah.
I'm sorry, but the biscuits and gravy thing, the pictures you always bring up, it looks like the cat got sick on the plate.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop it! You know, like that lady sings on Saturday morning. Taste the biscuit. Taste
Oh,
the goodness
God.
of the biscuit.
What? Alaska, New Jersey,
Yeah.
and the closest to Alaska is Russia. Agree. That is not
Yeah,
gravy.
That's why Sarah Palin was right. She could see Alaska. She
Yeah.
could see Russia from Alaska.
Stop it! Y'all are ganging up on me. Stop that. That's
Yes.
an unholy alliance.
Even though that was a clip from Saturday Night Live, she actually never did say that. That was actually
Well,
Saturday Night Live.
she said you could see Russia from Alaska. She didn't say she could see Russia from her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that.
Well,
if you
but
live
she had the good.
on Little Diomede, you can.
Yep.
Mark, you eat biscuits and gravy, don't you?
No, he
Not
doesn't.
a lot. Biscuits. I love biscuits, but not biscuits and gravy. I don't know. I mean, if I'm down south, I'll have them, but that's not
better.
something I'll make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
let
do
me
like
not be.
biscuits. A good biscuit
Okay.
is very good. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, it's
With a lot of
Florida
butter.
thing, I guess.
But a lot of butter. Yeah, hey, Alabama too. But anyway, hey, listen, Mark, what is this video you want to share again?
Oh well, this was just I
Oh,
wanted
wait,
to.
I hear myself.
I'll mute.
There you go. Okay. Try it again, Mark.
We're in the middle.
Right. Glitter vomit.
Where? What?
Glitter vomit. Oh, that was that in.
That's
looked
what I was
like
I was trying to time it to when Anna was saying like how bad it was. I'm like, cue the glitter vomit.
Oh,
So
I
that's
never even said that. I said we're walking through the woods.
was that in an episode of Starfleet?
Oh yeah, that's that
Yes.
character.
Twice, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
He's an
Well-
alien that can turn into like this indestructible form, but he's never in that indestructible form because it costs CGI money. So
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Right.
and his species, that when they get sick, they vomit glitter. I think they're related to sparkly unicorns.
He vomits glitter when he gets hangover when he drinks alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Well, speaking of drinking alcohol, it's hit the midnight hour here. Let me. I got a kid that wants to go, and I do want to do it, but let's do a couple where in the U.S. real quick, okay? We'll make
Okay.
these quick and stuff. We'll do this.
Top
I
of the
hope
world.
it's not-
Pinellas County.
God, I hope it's not Ohio.
Clearwater, Florida.
Well, I'm going to keep Ohio out of it this time. We're going to go
No,
with this.
please don't.
Well, no. I'm this one. I'm doing 3 states. I'm going to stick with the 3 states on purpose with this one. I could look for Ohio just for you, but I will. The stories I have either come from Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. Tell me what happened. Jail trustee in Porta Potty. What the hell? Assignation.
Florida.
Assignation. Jail trustee in Porta Potty assignation. Cops snuck away for toilet tryst at barbecue.
Florida.
Why do you say Florida off the bat?
Because it's porta pot.
Oh God. Okay, porta potty. Jeff, what do you say here? Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. Oh, you're muted, Jeff.
Yep, thank you. Georgia.
Any particular reason why Georgia?
Because I know some folks that live in Georgia, and that actually sounds plausible.
Okay. Mr. Angel, I'll repeat. Jail trustee and porta potty. I don't understand assignation. Jail trustee and porta potty assignation. Cops, perp, snuck.
Diamond, can you actually talk English?
I've never heard assignation. Assignation. ASSIGNATION.
That's asinine.
Yeah, it is asinine.
That word is
But-
asinine.
Yeah,
Basically,
you know,
Mr.
it's a very ridiculous thing.
Do you look at this title? Do you see this title? Have you ever heard assignation written like that?
Assignation.
Well, how is it?
Well, look, jail trustee and porta potty assignation.
Put it in the chat for us, Dad, man. Type it in
Okay.
the chat for us.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, what does assignation mean?
I don't know. I've never heard
Look
it.
it up.
Well, I'm afraid
Somebody look it
to.
up. I'm going to.
Okay. He's going to bet on that one. Okay, here I'm going to put this in writing in the chat if I can copy, so you guys can, y'all can read what I'm talking.
Assignation is like a hookup.
Oh, okay. Well, we learned a new word tonight on my show. How about that? Let's see.
Don't be afraid to look stuff up, Dad, man. You're already on
Yeah.
plenty of watch lists.
Yeah, why not? You know. All right. Here we go. Here's what it is, Mr. Angel. There for you. Here's what it is. Trustee and porta potty assignation. Cops. Perp snuck away for toilet tryst and barbecue.
Where's what are the three places?
Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. See, she's going to bed, but she said Florida right off the bat.
I was going to say Florida.
Okay. See, she's still going to bed, but still participating.
Florida.
Florida. Okay. Jeff says Georgia. You say Florida. Wes says Florida. And Mark, what do you say?
Well, I'm guessing like you wouldn't start with Florida because you stay away from Florida, maybe just pick something different. But I'm gonna have to go with Florida. It sounds like Florida, even though it's got a really big word in it that's tough to pronounce.
I know. I can't. I will have to actually a second. Let's see. West Florida for West, Florida for Jess, and then Jess says, if Florida is an option, always pick it. Yeah. Oh, and Jess says, but I don't have to look at it. It's an old phrase for a tryst.
Yeah. They should have just said rendezvous with a lover.
I guess what trips me is when it has the word ass in it, talking about hooking up. It's like, wow. Anyway, I'll leave it there too. It's wordplay and a lot more play, Mr. Angel. Yes, exactly. All right. So I don't know what the hell I'm saying tonight, Mr. Angel. So I apparently it is English. It's American English. So
Merca.
America. All right. Well, anyway, we'll get over this one over.
America.
Jail trustee and porta potty assignation. I can't pronounce it right. It's like assignation.
If you're having a tryst in a porta potty, there's a problem right off the bat.
Oh, I know. What?
Especially if you get a little bit too excited, you don't want to have that porta potty get knocked over by accident either. That'd
No,
be really
exactly. What, Mrs.
I said you are pronouncing it correctly with assignation.
Assignation. Well, good. At least my ass is right. And I talked about fruitcakes earlier. Here's lemon pie. Howdy, fruitcakes. Hello, citrus. All right. Good to see you.
Hello, lemon pie.
All right. Lemon pie. Here's the thing. Here's the headline. Okay. There's the headline. Just read it. And then it's Florida, Georgia,
No,
South
you
Carolina.
have to read it all over again.
Okay. Jail trustee and porta potty assignation. Cops perp snuck away for toilet tryst and barbecue. Wait till I start learning Russian or other foreign languages. I will try to. Oh, Jess said it's from Jane Austen time.
Yes.
All right. And Lemon Pie
Oldie
says
movie,
South
yeah.
Carolina. All right, here we go. You're going to love this one. Jail trustee and porta potty assignation. Cops perp snuck away for toilet tryst and barbecue. March 6th. If the porta potty is rocking, don't bother knocking. Unless-
Wait. Did you say porta pocky? Is that like a
No,
portable
porta pot-
Japanese
I
snack?
No, I said porta potty, West. Clean out your ears, not your rears. Okay. If the porta potty is rocking, don't bother knocking. Unless, of course, the toilet is on the grounds of the sheriff's annual barbecue fundraiser and is being occupied by a male inmate who snuck off from a work assignment to have a fun tryst with a woman who recently called the lockup home. By all accounts, Wednesday's Indian River County Sheriff's Office, which is Florida, folks.
Of
Florida.
course it
Yes.
was.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I
Everybody
just need-
called it.
I need to
Yeah.
share this one with Tom because this is down in Tom's neck of the woods. Event
Everybody
was,
called it.
by all accounts, the event was a hit, raising $63,000 for a Florida charity. Attendees were offered tours of the jail, and they enjoyed SWAT and canine demonstrations during the 32nd annual affair. Food choices included $2 hot dogs and $7 dinner plates, either pork or chicken. To help staff the fundraiser, organizers employed some inmates who couldn't be counted on when beyond the prison's walls. Known as trustees, their task included serving food and maintenance of the grounds. One such trustee was a Vero Beach man who had been locked up in advance of trial on theft and drug possession charges. According to the police report, he was assigned to the barbecue serving line when he snuck away to a bank of portable toilets around 5:30 p.m. As recorded by the surveillance cameras, he spoke with two women, one of whom eventually entered a porta potty. He subsequently joined her inside after checking if the coast was clear. So when jailers later questioned him about his trip to the John, he said, quote, spontaneously, openly, and freely stated he had a tryst with a female in the porta potty. End quote. He walked.
Had it just
50
been cleaned?
I don't know. Probably not at that time of day. At 5:30, I don't think so. He allegedly walked 50 yards away from his work post to the toilets to engage in quote and quote unauthorized conjugal visit, according to the arrest report.
What a
Yeah.
bitch. Oh my God.
What a not a trustee anymore. Absolutely.
God.
Yeah.
You know what? I looked up Indian River, Florida.
Yeah.
It's right next to Melbourne, Florida, which is typical. It's typical. I mean, Melbourne has just got a bad reputation from Florida to Australia.
Jess said he's not a trustee anymore.
Oh.
Go ahead, defend Australia if you want to, Anna. You're free to defend Australia against West Cagle. I mean, New Jersey has no right to speak about anybody, do they?
Oh, no, they don't. No, they don't.
No. Lemon Pie said, I forgot you can't have a toiletress on a Tuesday in South Carolina. And Mr. Angel says, a true gentleman, a romantic location.
Yeah.
He did refuse to identify who his companion was, but they reviewed the footage and
Oh,
investigated.
what a gentleman.
Yeah, he wasn't going to narc either. They identified the woman as a former jail inmate. She was freed from custody about 2 months after serving time for credit card theft and possession of drug paraphernalia. The nature of the relationship is not addressed in court records. The porta potty pair is pictured above. So for his dalliance, he was charged with prisoner escape or attempt escape. See, anyway, I think a good lawyer can get him off of that. He wasn't going anywhere. He was just.
Well, I don't think the lawyer needs to get him off. I think she already did.
So,
Oh my God.
do you want to see the mugshot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right. Well,
What?
anyway, here he includes a porta potty picture.
Oh, no. Oh.
There you go. And so we got our
you know
porta
what? You know what? He looks like the criminal, not her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, she was a former inmate though, but yeah, he's yeah.
Oh, she's a meth
All right.
head. He's,
Yeah. Oh, it looks like that. Oh, Lemon Pie said
Body.
Australia toiletries involve poisonous spiders. Oh,
Yep.
yep. All right, we got one more, and we're going to do Florida, Georgia, South Carolina again. This one
All
is
right.
not as dramatic as that, and then we'll call it a night. Wow, we're going on 3 hours. Jeez, thank you. All right. All right. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. Here's your headline. Man tried to pay bail with funny money. Man tried to pay bail with funny money. Wes, where did you see this happen? Florida, Georgia, South Carolina.
Oh, that happened in Pinellas County, right outside of Top of the World.
If Snort was here. All right, Jeff, what about you?
We'll go with South Carolina.
Any particular reason why?
Nope.
All right, well, that's good.
No logic
Okay.
behind mine.
Mark, what about you?
All right, what are my choices again? Florida,
Florida, Georgia, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Same. Okay. You can't. You're not gonna do two Floridas in a row, are you? I'm trying to
I
work
don't
on.
know.
I'll go.
Depends.
I don't know how. Yeah, that man's smart. So
Yeah,
I guess
no,
I'm gonna go
You need
I-
at least to figure that one out.
Georgia.
You,
I don't
Georgia?
understand what you just said. Man tried to do what?
Pay his bail. Pay bail, like getting released from jail. Pay
With
bail
counterfeit
funny,
money.
Yeah, with funny
pay
money.
bail.
Counterfeit money, like
With funny
monopoly
money.
money.
Yeah, like with
Mm,
counterfeit currency.
Okay.
This-
To get out of jail.
yeah, bail. You know, like how they release you on bail before your trial.
You haven't been arrested before?
No, twice, yes, but not in America.
No,
Yeah.
no, bail is what happens to get you out before your trial date, and that way you
I
can go
understand
free.
what bail is.
Okay.
Jesus. I'm gonna go for Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. Well, we got
We got
Yeah.
two Georgias then. All
we
right.
got Georgia. All right. So, all righty. So let's see. Let's see who else. Living Pie said South Carolina. Mr. Angel said Florida. Wes is throwing mushrooms. What do you mean? Funny money. These are real McDonald's discount vouchers. Yeah. Lemon Pie said he has faith that South Carolina will be one of these. All right. All right. Let's see. Well, we are at 3 hours. Jess is now saying Florida. Oh, interesting. Because remember, she said if Florida's an option, take it. So
Oh yeah.
absolutely. So I'm just giving Anna had to step away for a second. Let's see if she can get back. Oh, Lemon Pie is saying South Carolina Confederate dollars.
Are those worth anything? Is it like a collectible or no?
I have
Yeah.
some Confederate money. Yeah, I have a
It's pretty much worthless though, right? Yeah.
well,
Pretty
yeah,
much,
it's just
yeah.
for collectors. Yeah, it's like a $500 Confederate note.
Yeah.
Go to Richmond and make good on that.
Yeah.
And I want. Oh God, it wasn't worth the dime then. It's not worth the dime now. So, oh, that's too funny. So, all right, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and read the story. I'll get the. We'll try to give Anna. I know she had to step away for a second. So, oh man, Mark, what do you got coming up tomorrow night?
Well, we got the usual weekly get together with Sunday Night Geekery, and probably be talking a lot more One Piece, probably some more War Machine since we didn't get to that, and we have been making fun of Starfleet Academy, but
Yeah.
maybe that's, and of course Project Hail Mary, which I did get to see on Thursday, which I really enjoyed. So that'll probably be but you never know what we'll end up talking about, and some food too. And I went to see.
Yeah.
I was in the Met Museum, the Cloisters, which was it's a medieval museum. It was originally a museum, and then Rockefeller bought it and expanded it, so it's in the Bronx in New York. It's like a
Yeah.
medieval castle with all kinds of artifacts, and
No,
it's pretty
you-
pretty amazing.
You saw the Hail Mary movie, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Did you think? I've heard good things about it. I mean, you don't have to talk about it. You can save it for tomorrow night. I know you
No,
did
it's
a
all right. No,
reaction
no,
video.
I would give it a
But-
thumbs up. Yeah, but
Okay.
it was enjoyable. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
read the book yet. I'll read the book now because
Yeah.
I read the Martian book first, and I was disappointed by the movie because I thought the book was so incredible. Not that the movie's bad, but the book is just so much
Right.
better. It's just tough to translate to the screen. So
Right.
this time around, I'm like, I'm gonna see the movie, then read the book.
Okay. All right. But the movie was good. Okay.
Movie's
That's cool.
excellent. Yeah.
Oh, Sam said that they're going to see Project Hail Mary on Tuesday. So,
Hmm.
and she said they've read the book and it's one of her husband's favorites. So, hey, Sam, you need to have that on one of your book clubs one month. That'd be cool. Yeah, she does a book club show once a month. So yeah, absolutely. That's cool. All right. I noticed you didn't play this game with us, Sam, but that's okay. You'll be fined $50 later, and a verbal and a public humiliation. But that's cool to see that. Thank you, though. Okay, man tried to pay bail money. Oh God, I can't read. Man tried to bail. Stop laughing at me. I'm getting self-conscious now. Don't you know I had trouble Englishing?
Oh, come on, Dad, man.
Okay.
It's
Thank
not
you.
called
Somebody's
English. It's called Dadmanese.
Okay, at least somebody's got confidence in me.
Yeah.
Man tried to pay. I think the missus is out, by the way, that quickly. Man tried to pay bail with funny money. South Carolina. Well,
Ah,
you
there
got
you
a
go.
lemon pie. South Carolina judge noticed $100 bills contain Chinese writing.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah.
not valid currency.
That's not. That's
Well,
not
I
good.
tell you what, I will tell you, lemon pie's cheering, but I'm going to tell you this here. What is it? Lemon pie. I'm just going to show this bill. This guy looks like he's this is South Carolina, and he looks like he's still fighting the Civil War.
It's
beard?
Jeb, it's Jeb
Jeb
Stewart.
Stewart, yeah.
Yes.
Jeb-
Yes,
Oh,
it
God.
is.
that's a Civil War beard right there for you, folks.
Did Ben Franklin was he wearing a top hat and winking in that $100 bill?
We'll see. Dog man, yes, Sam. I appreciate your kids calling me dog man. Lemon pie said, yeah, it's Stonewall Jackson.
It's Stonewall.
Yeah. Well, here's the story. March 17th. When posting your cash bail to get sprung from the county lockup, make sure not to hand the judge counterfeit $100 bills. A man was arrested Saturday for trespassing at a property in Chesterfield, South Carolina, according to police. After a night in jail, he was brought before a judge who had set the bail at $250 on a misdemeanor charge. Giving back his belongings so that he could retrieve the bail money. Wow, carrying that kind of money? Wow. But yeah, he pulled out a wad of cash and handed the judge three $100 bills and advised the judge to, quote, keep the change.
Keep the change.
Okay. Now, the judge told him he could not keep the extra money. Notice the cash's color did not look right. When he flipped the bills over, the judge saw Chinese writing on the back of the money. As if the foreign characters were not proof enough, a detention officer used a counterfeit currency pen to determine the money was fake. Instead of being freed, he was hit with a pair of new charges: forgery, a felony, contempt of court, a misdemeanor. Bond was increased by $6,000. When his funny money was booked into evidence, police noticed that the defendant had actually handed the judge 4 fake bills. He also tried to tip the judge $150, not a paltry $50. No, Mr. Angel, I don't think you should be paying rent with these Chinese dollars. So, yes, human currency is very, very weird. But yeah, let me see. See, I don't think this oh, yeah, here it is. Here we go. Let's see. Here's up here. You see right here?
Wow.
Couldn't even do a good job, right? It's
It
like
is.
or close
It
enough
is.
job. Yeah, yeah.
Well, it
Hysterical.
is. All right, folks.
By
Well,
the way,
go
fun
ahead, Jeff.
fact: when I was working at Disney back in 2012, 2013, we were told to keep our eyes open for counterfeit bills. The number
Right.
one country for counterfeit bills in Florida was Brazil.
Oh, really?
If people came from Brazil, there's a very, very, very high chance they were using fake money. And so you would see them go into a shop and they would dump $1,000 just in one visit. And
Yeah, because
then they would
matter,
pay
right?
bills. And it'd be
Watch
like,
the bills, yeah.
these are old $100 bills.
Yep.
But you would receive it as like, they were really good quality, by the way. But it was so hard to be able to tell if they were real or not, which is one of the reasons why we have now the currency of the $100 bill with the ribbon inside of it.
Yeah.
Because people got too good at making the old stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and Iran had the plates. They had stolen plates, and so the Iranians were making $100 bills for years. Yeah, the old style. And there's still a ton of it, I'm sure. In
Yeah, I
circulation
noticed.
or being
I
used,
know to look for that strip, and there's certain key telltales. So, Sam said I was a cashier for several years, and we taught how to spot forgeries. The worst was the Canadians. Yeah, Canada trying to pass off Canadian money as American money. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you're allowed to do that up here in Alaska.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
good.
their quarters, dimes, and pennies are like almost identical. Well, in
Yep.
size, at least, anyway,
Yep.
in color.
Yeah. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and end the show. Anna needs to get some sleep. Mark stays up all night like Wes Cagle.
yeah.
I want to go ahead and thank everybody. Jeff, what have you got coming up real quick?
Nothing that's like coming out immediately. I got some projects I'm continuing to work on. If you like storytelling, Dan Man and I are going to be doing more deep dives into it. And there's some other projects that hopefully will come out later on this year, and which you'll get to see some storytelling. But until then, you can find a short story on castercraft.net.
Okay. All right, Jeff, keep up the good work and go back and look at some of our previous streams with that. Let's see. Mark D with a C, go ahead and plug yourself again.
Yeah, well, thank you, Deadman. Thanks. Great to be here with everyone. So Sunday Night Geekery, be there at 10:30 Eastern. And Toxic Tuesday this week, we're passing to Chuck Norris. I'm always on Nick's channel for that show.
Oh, interesting.
We're gonna do something with a tier list, but now we're gonna do a Chuck Norris tribute on Tuesday night. And I think 70s Rock Fans also doing one on Monday.
I saw that. Yeah.
as well. Yep.
All right. Well, there's Mark's link to Mr. Angel said 2 things you don't want to try in the Netherlands: fake money, cheat the tax office. False currency get you 20 years. Yeah. And Sam did say your last. Yeah. Thank you, Sam, about our thing on storytelling. Jeff or Jess, whichever. But it's the double letter, the wrong one, but was absolutely fabulous. Enjoyed it immensely. Yes, I tell you, that was good. We will definitely get that going very soon in April before we run out of time. And remember the missus, of course, tomorrow has her movies, and remember her link that's there with this. And actually, I had it. There we go, right there. Subscribe. Mrs. is only 16 subscribers behind me, folks. I had the video I played earlier. The goal was supposed to be in 2025 that she passed me. Get Mrs. past me. She deserves it. She worked hard. She's better than me, and she deserves it and stuff. And also, not to be left out. I'm going to embarrass her, but I really do it as a great friend of the channel, Anna's Gameland. Anna, tell us what you're doing, where you're going, and everything about what you want to say.
You can always find me on Anna's Gameland on X and Rumble and Twitter, same name. So.
Yep. And occasionally we'd get a Get Over It stream together, and you'll find
I'm
her
still
on.
an invalid. So.
No, you still look good though for an invalid. I mean, you're at least moving. That chicken wing is kind of sitting there a little bit. But
Excusez-moi.
no, the wing, your elbow, your arm. That's what we call them, chicken wings. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't go biscuits and gravy. I used a different food
Oh
this
my
time.
God! Don't start me with
But
that.
yes, all right. My great
But
co-host.
no, thank you everybody who joined. Very nice. I want to go to Alaska right now. I just want
I know
snow.
you do. I know you do.
I want.
Well, we
I
got
want
some
to
new
look at
fresh snow
bear.
here.
Alaska is Russian. We want to hug bears. Come on.
Right. Well, if Snorter Poop is here, I'm sure
Yeah,
he
we're
would say,
Snort.
look at that bear. Yeah, he just crushes the sides a little bit. But Anna, thank you. And what I'm going to do is tell everybody good night. You got all the links out there. Make sure you subscribe to everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I am going to go out with, especially since I see a few new people, the one and only Anna made a new intro for this channel. And this channel will be our new Saturday night intro. Even when she's not here, but listen, she stayed up way late the other night, made this, got this thing put out.
Why I fell
Reflects
down
our-
the stairs doing it.
Shh,
I'm
was
sorry,
gonna say
I
that.
don't mean to
Life on the
laugh.
line.
I wasn't going to say that's why, but listen, folks, thank y'all for being here. Thank you all every 3.5 hours and all. Thank you, Jeff, Mrs. for being here. Mark, Wes, and Anna, thank you so much. And I'm going to say good night, everybody. Enjoy the intro that's the outro tonight. Bye, all.
Saturday night. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We get together to stream all night. Whoa, walking down the street, New York, New Jersey, another dog, Florida. Whoa, what a way to join the street. Saturday night. Scotty beam up, I did the pavement hat, the 70s, 90s street. Oh, join the streaming of a circle of Klingons. Oh, let the stream dictate. We talk about everything that has squirrels in, for squirrels' sake. Gravy and state laws, just having fun. We get heated. So many crimes and a bunch of Saturday stream with Dad, Man, and friends. Join the Saturday stream. Squirrel, hello, Mom. Saturday squirrel fun. Only way. Join the stream Saturday with Dad, Man. Whoa. Sat night. Hey, a squirrel or Saturday night with Dad. Man, come on, dance and join